I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this. My body got rid of them toxins. Let me go. Sports in the top 10. Calling my bitch, tell her bring me that noggin. Brain real good, shit scholar. I like a thing with no mileage. Good thing with no college. Me the baby, no dollar. I'm real creative and stylish. Effing in my dinner. I send that hit, make them spin 'em. And I just flew back from LA on the jet yesterday. I go back and forth like I play tennis. I fuck with your hoe, yeah, I feel for it. Still on the billboard, the #1 song in UK. And now they got so fucking rich, all these songs on my dick. I said, don't give a fuck what you say. She eat it like a Batman, nigga. Whoop a nigga like I'm Batman, nigga. I just put up in the Batmobile. The reason I ain't fucking with these rap ass niggas, cause they cap ass niggas and they rap ain't real. Believe me, you wanna keep your life and take it easy. I'm rocking water diamonds, need a squeeze it. These niggas water down, they drinking Fiji. My whip is orange and brown like I'm in Cleveland. My bitch is mellow yellow like a soda. These niggas title tellers, I'm a soldier. Hey, somebody tell them niggas that it's over. You know it's baby, nigga. We fly, no lie. You hear that? You know it's rolling. Sunshine, it's like snow in the building.
We stay fly, no lie, and you know this. This and that, oh my, stay focused.
Ball game paper, I buy big cars. Eight fly rides, it's a drive in my garage. Fly with the stars, T4 flights, 80 grand large. So we lean with it, pop with it. Murder with Jones, me with the top missing. I'm saying clean with the bottom kitty. I hopped out, saggy jeans and my rock glisten. But I spent about 8 grand, mommy on stage, doing the ring dance. See that it hit the floor, made it pop. Got my pedal to the floor, screaming, fuck the cops. We fly, no lie, you know this. Outside, it's like snow business.
We stay fly, no lie, and you know this. This and that, oh my, stay focused.
Here tonight could be gone tomorrow. So I speed through life like it's no tomorrow. 100 G's worth of ice on an Audemars. And we in the street life till they call the law. I made the whip get naked while I switch gears, bitch, looking at the bracelet. Step out, show me what you all about. Flashback to last night of me balling out. 1 a.m. we was at the club. 2 a.m. 10 bottles of bug. And by 3 son, I was thinking about grub. So I stumbled to the car through the drinks and the drugs. We fine, no lie, you know this. Outside, it's like show business.
We stay fly, no lie, and you know this. This and that, oh my, stay focused.
I keep 20 in the pocket. Talking about 80 if the Bentley is a topic. Well, of course, gotta fly small. Through the hood and roll dice on side the hub. Now I know it's your bed might sound a serve. Try 80 up Lennox cause I got an urge. The rap game like the crack game. Lifestyle, rich, famous, living in the fast lane. So when I bleep, shorty bleep back. Louis Vuitton belt where I'm keeping all the heat strapped. I beat the trail over Rucker. All guns loaded in the back, motherfucker. We fly, no lie, you know this. Outside, it's like snow business. We fly, no lie, you know this. Outside, it's like snow business.
We
Always
stay fly,
fly,
no
no
lie, and
lie.
you know this.
Always.
This and that, oh my, stay focused.
You niggas need to stay focused when you dealing with a motherfucking G. She know my name, Jones, one eye, Captain started solely above, motherfucker. The Dipset Bird gang was born to fly. Y'all know the rules, fall back. Somebody tell my bitch something I'm looking for. You dang another day, another dollar, fast like fuck.
We stay fly, no lie, and you know this. This and that, oh my, stay focused. We stay fly, no lie, and you know this. This and that.
We just hit the lotto. What up, P-Dub?
Hola, how are you?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm good, thank you.
You ready to go tonight?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to pass judgment on how everybody sings. Yeah, I'm kidding.
No, she ain't kidding. Don't let her fool you. She's dead ass serious, y'all. She's about to fucking.
Yeah.
You heard that? Cast judgment on y'all. Are y'all ready to get judged? Can we judge for once?
Mm-hmm.
That would be actually pretty cool. You know, I know we thou shalt not judge, but I'm down to judge. What, Boo? You down to judge?
I'm so here for judging. I'm glad someone said something. Finally.
There you
Yeah.
have it. You guys got 3 judges tonight.
Let's do it.
Now let's see if anyone wants to grab the mic and actually play. You know, get some lotto balls, experience some fun times.
Play for some lotto balls, for some giggles, and to come up here and let me know if you are going to miss me for the entire week ahead, because I'm gonna be in and out, remember? So just chop it up.
Not cool, Daphne.
I think my dogs even missed you already. I think that was what was happening. You know what I mean?
Like the favorite co-host ever,
That part.
right?
So it's it's Thursday.
You forgot.
Oh, you know what?
I had to like dig around for this.
Wait, hold up. Where is my Dark Mega? I know I still got the black and gold one in the car, but I got that one too.
You got what? Different
Oh, I
class?
think it's in the crib. I'll get it. It's in the crib. I'll get it in a minute.
Yeah.
I promise you I will. And
What are you looking for?
the Dark Mega hat.
Oh, is she wearing a mega hat?
She is not, but she at least flashed it. You know what I'm saying? She flashed it.
Yeah.
What's up,
Should I?
cuz?
I mean, are we?
I mean, I'm gonna get mine. So
All right.
we're here to make America great again, and in this case, make crypto great again.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Daddy Trump.
Remember that. Um,
Daddy.
Here's what I want to talk about real quick, though, on a serious note. Crypto Daddy. Here's what I want to talk about on a serious note. You know, obviously, if you're just tuning in, we appreciate you for starters. Every last one of you guys in here, always showing up and showing love. The list really goes on. You know, we flashed up some of the comments of the people that are just ready to go, locked and loaded. But the list really does go on. And as we grow as a community, I just want to say I really do appreciate the support, man. I think you know, I know we support one another, and I think that's what I like about it. It's not it's the most community driven thing I've ever been a part of. It's crazy, man. I played sports my whole life, and even on the sports realm, you know, it's a team, bro, and everybody's good at something or even suck at some shit, you know. But in this community, there's no like bad with the good. It's just blissful, tranquility at all times. No matter what the market's doing, no matter what the price action does, you guys really do show up and show out, and I just want to say I appreciate that to the fullest extent. Um, Shout out to Jax, man, on YouTube, man. Nice to see you in here, Jax.
Hello, hello.
But yeah, listen, if you guys can first, before we get too in depth here, do me a favor. As always, right? We want you to re-quote it if you haven't done so already, or at least I should say quote it or repost it, like it, of course, hit it with a real comment. We have 5 different things up right now, streaming on 3 platforms. So we got YouTube, of course. Shout out to Roxy, who's rocking with our Twitch. We
Thank
have
you.
the main X page. Yup. Main X page, of course, just a lotto. And then, of course, P Dubs, myself, also have our lotto pages up. So I know it's tedious, but believe it or not, it makes a huge difference. So if you can go to the X pages, hit it with a reply. Um, you know, obviously, a lotto meme is cool if you type in lotto meme one word. Sometimes you got to plural, make it plural. Sometimes you got to make it singular, and it will populate a bunch of memes that, again, shout out to Dante for putting those together. Um, Straight up. Now, if you want to grab a mic and you're new and you've never grabbed one before, we're giving lotto balls out tonight. I want you guys to really experience how much fun it is up here. Am I tripping,
Yeah.
Pete, up or what? Seriously.
No, it is super fun. Yeah, just to talk some shit, come up here, get a lotto ball. Just do it.
Yeah, and listen, you don't have to come up with camera. You can come up with just mic. You can come up with camera. Obviously, that's your call. But I really do believe that if you take that plunge, like most people have said, the Monicas, the individuals that really Ash, prime example. They didn't have too much like I want to jump on there, but one day they felt compelled to. They did, and they come up all the time now. And I kid you not, you'll have a fun time up here. It's different when you're watching a little delayed, and then you're trying to hurry up and pop some comments in. It's different than when you jump up and actually, communicate live. It's really cool. And again, remember, people get to see your post all the time, so it's really cool to kind of put a voice to it. The flavor, the way you talk, all of a sudden they start to see your post differently. So don't be shy. It's going to be a fun time tonight.
Yeah. And I see your questions, guys, while everybody retweets and decides if they feel like coming up here. I'm reading the comments, and I'm not going anywhere. It's my daughter's birthday on Saturday. She's my little girl, is turning 2. So I have family flying in, everything, the whole thing for
The whole kit and caboodle.
yes, for a full week. So I'll be in and out, but I'm not going anywhere.
I love it. And we did do this last night too. We're going to be giving out some Lotto balls tonight. And that's going to be to anybody that subscribes to our Twitch channel. And remember, if you have Amazon, it's literally a free subscription.
Yeah.
So you get free Lotto balls with a chance to actually hit the lotto this upcoming Saturday for free. Again, if you have Amazon Prime. If not, I don't even know what the cost is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty inexpensive. So have fun with it, man.
Thank you guys for the comments.
Yeah, happy early birthday to her. When's her actual birthday?
On Saturday.
Oh, it's actually on Saturday too.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And
And
she
she's
was
turning
born
2.
2, and she was born on her dad's birthday.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Is he gonna be there to celebrate with her?
no, that's why I'm
No.
flying everybody in so we can compensate for that. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is your middle.
My youngest, my
Oh,
daughter.
this is your youngest.
Yes, little Meredith. So
So you had 2 boys, then a girl?
yes. Yeah.
Okay. So your youngest is turning 2, man.
My Meredith is turning 2, and she's so excited. She's like
That's such a grown name.
Meredith. Yeah. Yeah. I love
So
it's
like
so
grown.
Yeah.
I-
It's so beautiful.
My oldest, I kind of did that with my oldest. I did like a old school, mature name.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because we had one name the whole time, which is now her middle name. But when she was here and I seen her, it was like, nah, we flipping it. Like this is definitely
Yeah.
her name. It just fit her, And she's so fancy. When she was little, she'd wear like those
So cute.
plastic little heels with the dress
Yeah,
ups.
the
And like,
flat ones.
yep. She'd have a
Yeah.
little clutch and she'd be like stomping around the house and her shit. And I was just like, dude, why are you my nana? Like, how are you my nana, bro? Like,
Yeah.
it's so eerie
Yeah,
how
it's
much
adorable.
she's like my nana, bro. And my wife was pregnant, taking my nana to dialysis the whole time. And I'm just like, man, she must have heard that bitch, bro. Cause golly, she's
Yes.
just like her.
Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
Yeah,
my
it's a
daughter
trip.
wears pearls, and she like has her glasses, and like she's a diva. And yeah, so I'm really excited for
Dude, I
the
got a funny
birthday.
story.
Yeah.
So I go to it's actually where I got these glasses. So I used to have these Paul Franks back in the day, and I just never could replace them. Never found one that was like it, And I literally went like probably like 6 or 7 years without getting like a nice pair of glasses because it just wasn't the one. And I go to 3rd Street Promenade, and I'm walking the strip, and I see a sunglass place. I go inside, and I see them, right? And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Are those them? So I grab them, and I pop them on. And I'm like, oh, these are them, right? My youngest at the time is like probably like 5. It was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. She's probably like 5. She walks up, she sees a pair. She goes to put them on. And I'm like, hey, do you guys have any kid ones? And they're like, yeah, actually we do. So they come back and they give her some kid ones. And my daughter puts them on. I swear to God on my life, no, I've never said this. I don't know who would have ever said this, but she puts them on. She walks, struts right to the mirror, like she knew exactly where it was.
Yeah.
She looked, she crossed her arms, and she was like, made of money. I was like, wait, what? She's like, made of money. I was like, what the fuck? Made of money, bro. Like, who says that, first of all?
What the
But
fuck? That's
she
so
looked at
cute.
herself and she was like, she looked like she was made of money, bro. Like, to this day, bro,
I
I
love
swear to
that.
God, bro.
Oh my god.
Bro, I was dying.
That's
Like,
adorable.
the most sincere, like, I couldn't even understand what she was saying. I was like, what the fuck is she saying? And then it clicked and I was like, she just she just told everybody she's made of money. Like, these glasses hit
Fuck
so
yeah.
hard that she's made of money, bro. I was like,
Not me without
I had to
the
buy them, bro. I spent like $85 on kid glasses, bro.
Awesome.
I had
Wow.
to, bro. I was like, dude, and
What a savage.
they looked fly on it, bro. I'm not even gonna flex,
Yeah.
bro. Like, I was like, all right,
Made
yeah,
of money? Fuck
made
yeah,
of money, bro. What a
bro.
savage, bro.
Yeah. Fucking savage.
Savage, bro.
You know she's gonna
Seven's
be a
fun.
boss.
Yeah, dude. No, she's a boss baby, bro. She really does kind of rule the house, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Of
Like,
course.
just to appease her from getting all active, bro. We call her OG Bobby Johnson, bro. She's like somehow has her head snapping always, and I'm just like,
Mm.
why are you so hood? Like, you're not even in the hood, baby girl. Like, why are you so hood, bro? I don't understand it, bro.
Bro,
She's the only one of my kids that's like that, bro.
you know it's like
the
that.
one with the afro.
Who?
And see the one that does her little head like this.
Straight up.
Alabama Barker.
Alabama Barker?
Yeah. Like it's cute. I mean, I have no judgment, right? But like, Travis Barker,
Oh, yeah, of course.
so they like grew up in like LA, nice fucking places,
Yeah,
Calabasas.
I've actually I know him. Not like we're homies, but like
Right.
I met him and then we became cool. I used to, what's his clothing brand? Um, Expensive Taste, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think he has a clothing brand called Expensive Taste. This was before the airplane crash.
Oh, okay, that's a while ago then.
Yeah, bro. He it was right out. It was in off of Promenade as well, actually. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's cool as shit, bro. Super cool ass dude, bro. I couldn't believe that shit happened to him. But anyway, go ahead. My fault.
No,
So
you're
is that
good.
his girl's name? That's his girl's name?
His daughter's name is
Oh,
Alabama,
his daughter.
and she's this really precious girl, but she is hood. But
So
they're not
funny.
from the hood. She's
Right.
like, yeah, it's fucking
I
hilarious.
swear to God, I don't understand how it's like this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. Like, and my other two are not, bro. I have like my oldest is like sassy, my middle is like very sensitive, empathetic, and my youngest is like,
Made
like,
of money.
bro. Every time people come, she walks up to my dad, bro, and she's like, "Close the door behind you, otherwise the cats will get out." He's like, "Okay, no worries." Like, what the fuck? And I'm telling you, bro,
And then she's like, slam the door. In his
slams the door in his face, bro. She was like, "This
Are
dude's
you
keeping the
kidding?
door open, dude. Why is he keeping the door open? I already told him." And I'm like, "Bro, why are you a mobster? Like, just
I,
chill." She's
I fucking
so
love that.
fucking hood, bro. It's the weird, and honestly, bro, she's the darkest complexion out of all my kids. Big ass afro, like, she's funny as shit, bro.
That's hilarious.
That little one is funny, bro.
That's so cute. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
she's
just
awesome.
kids are who they are, and there's just all we can do is like guide them in the right directions. But it's funny to see how in like your nucleus there's like somebody that's like really sweet and sensitive, and then somebody that's sporty and active, and then somebody that's bossy. Like it's just adorable. So
I swear to God, it tripped me out because I had a daughter first, and then my second daughter comes, and I was like, it's gonna be like the same, right? Like, I already have
right,
one of these things. It's like it's gonna be
yeah,
identical. It's gonna look like, my oldest
yeah.
like dirty blonde, green eyes, looked a lot like mom before. Now I feel like she's looking a little bit more like me, but looked a lot like Boo, and I was just like, I had no idea what I was getting myself into, if you will. I swear to you, my middle came and I was like, oh, what the fuck? She had jet black hair. Shit was down her like calves. Jet black eyes, like can't even see her pupil type shit.
Wow.
Now it's lightening up.
But it's like silky ringlets.
Yes, it's like silky as shit, but like ringlets, like very silky to the touch. And my oldest is like frizzy, like nappy, but it's like dirty blonde. They're just so opposite. And
Yeah.
I was just like, holy shit. Like, so when the third one was coming, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm getting this time. I'm like, I was excited, bro.
Yeah.
This is about to be sick with it. And then it was my birthday month too. I was just like, oh, this is dope,
Oh,
dude.
so she's a little Leo too.
Yep. Yep.
Nice. Oh,
Dude,
that makes sense. That makes total
dude,
sense.
wifey got her she's a Taurus technically. She got a Gemini, but it's 5 days after her birthday. That was our oldest. I got my Leo, the youngest. And then the middle one is literally the glue to us too. Like she will not let you argue in front of her. She won't let you even debate, bro. She's always like, guys. And
Was
we're like,
she
no,
born
we're
on
just
your
talking.
anniversary?
Anniversary.
I remember. Yeah, you said. That's so cute.
Anniversary. Isn't that a trip?
That's adorable. Yeah,
22nd, 12th, and second in that order. Like fucking so weird, bro.
that's sweet.
Such a trip. What up, Egon?
Hi, Egon.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, what do we got to do to see you on here?
Bro, I just got things sorted out with I am no longer in that crappy rental, which is awesome. Fun fact, dealership. Whoa. All right. Sorry, this is all new for me. Dealership called me up today. They said, "Hey, you know that Jeep we gave you?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "We accidentally that's a sold customer car. So can you please bring that back?" I'm like, "What?
No
What do you
way,
mean?"
bro.
What?
They gave you a loaner car that was sold?
Yeah, apparently they said, "Hey, we have cars in our rental fleet that we sell sometimes, and yeah, that one we just sold it." So, hey, I'm not complaining. I'm pretty sure this is a 2025 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport. My first thought when I got in it was, "Wow, this has a bunch of stuff I would never pay for." Like that was my first thought.
Right.
Nothing else. I was
Hey,
like,
Volkswagen,
stitched leather. This thing's
bro.
dope.
Volkswagen and Audis they're dope, bro.
Yeah, they're nice.
Like no
yeah.
joke. Boo, she had when I met her, she had a Jetta, like little turbocharged, quick little motherfucker. I was like, what?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
I got, bro, for one Christmas, I don't remember, it was a long time ago, but for Christmas, I got her a black on tan guts, brand new, had the bow on it. She
Yup.
came out like, looked right past it, like, what are we all looking at? Because we told her there was deer outside. She's like looking around, and then she sees it like twice. It's got a bow on it, bro. And
cute.
she's like, me? We're like, yeah, dude. Me? She was
Aw.
so fucked up, you guys. She couldn't drive it. She made me drive it. She literally
I
made me
thought you meant
drive it
'cause it was
around the
like
block.
stick or something.
No, she
Okay,
was
got
like
it.
so fucking I can't.
Oh,
I was like, damn,
that's awesome, Boo.
dude, it was so fucking cool, bro. So cool.
Yeah.
You drive me around the block?
Yeah, we were.
Please let me experience it.
I swear to God, bro. We were like outed out after that. We went from that car to the Q5 for the family car. Then I got a sick ass A3, RA3, whatever it's called. That thing was
The RS?
quick, bro. Yeah, but it was a
Yeah.
3 though. It was weird. It was like a all-wheel drive, little tiny go-kart, bro. That shit was quick, bro. I love
yeah.
that. I love that thing.
Like the X1 is like just a little rocket. BMW.
Yeah, bro.
They're like, it's an SUV. I'm like, okay, barely.
Dude, I was just such a leaser. I used to have the same car for like 10 years, bro. And then I was like, you know what, I'm about to just start leasing these things. So I started leasing them. I can't say started, but I leased mine, I leased hers. And then after that, I was about to get the A5. I wanted an RS5 actually. And I was like, damn, these are pricey, but they're so hard. And then my business partner's like, no, go to the fucking mall and just look at a Tesla. And that's it, bro. Fucking guy got me in
Yep.
that shit. It's stuck now.
Is no doubt. The only thing that got me about the Teslas, and this is just the regular Model 3, to me, they had no personality once you took your foot off the accelerator. Like driving it, oh my God.
Yeah, you have
a
to tether.
A dream. But if your foot's not on the accelerator, it's just kind of meh inside.
Yeah, I mean, I'm weird, bro. I like the simplistic shit. Like if it was up to me, I'd have one screen. Like I don't like all the gizmos and gadgets. Like you said, I don't even know what the fuck these buttons are nowadays. I get in some of these, bro. Like my business partner had a BMW Alpina, the B7 it was called.
God.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
not even joking, bro. The ceiling had like stars and shit and swayed, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Yup.
This is crazy.
Those are
bro.
no joke.
No joke, bro. And it was fast as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Matte, and it came matte
twice
black.
as much.
Came matte
Yeah,
black
everywhere.
though. It was so clean. That thing was
That is
hard.
awesome.
I never seen one of those until then. I didn't even know an Alpina existed until I seen that. I was like, it's low key kind of hard. Like
Well, I'll
low
tell
key.
you, and this is my last point on it, because people probably they're not here to talk about cars. But you know, it took me a good solid half hour to figure out how to change the headlights in the Model 3. Like I got in it and I was like, okay, there's no way these are supposed to be pointed this direction. But to figure out the controls and that there were like touch gesture controls and everything's from the wheel, it's just, to me, I was like, oh my God, if I'm in a rush to do something, someone's like, "Yo, unlock the door," and I'm like, "Hold, give me like 10
Oh
minutes."
yeah, I used to reach over, bro, because
Like,
I couldn't
get you
figure it
in.
out. I used to reach over every time I could not figure it out. Bro, no joke. When I went to get the cyber,
Mhm.
I'm not exaggerating, dog. I was stuck in the parking lot for a good 15 minutes on the clock, like 15. First of all,
They're
I
probably
thought,
laughing at you inside the
I
building.
guarantee you, I thought for sure they were. I thought like, oh, this is part of like they're gonna probably, air this kind of shit. People struggling. So first off, I thought because I had a 3, I had an X, it's fairly similar. I first of all, I didn't know where the door button is. I didn't know it was a button above the fucking door. So I'm like going to the app. I can't get inside the car. When I finally get in the car, I'm like, the door's not closing. I'm like pressing the brake. Like the X, you press the brake, the door closes. I'm like pressing the brakes, not working. I'm trying to close the door and it's just not really moving at all. It's like a fucking tank, bro. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Is there a lever? Is there a button? On the screen, it shows the door. So I'm like pushing the screen, nothing, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Finally, I just like reach and pull and I realize it's just a heavy door. It's that simple. It's just a heavy door. So now I'm like,
You
what the
just
fuck?
didn't push hard enough.
I swear to God, this is the worst part though. I couldn't put it in drive. So I sat there and I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, there's no knobs. There's no blinker knobs. There's no knobs, nothing, bro. So I'm like, what am I missing here, dude? I'm looking everywhere, bro. I fucking had to YouTube it. I'm in the car, YouTubing how to start the car, bro. And it turns out it's on the screen. You just have to touch the car on the screen. You slide it to go forward. And then it goes into drive. You slide it to go backwards, it goes in reverse. So I was like,
That's odd.
this is dramatic. You know what I mean? It was the
Yeah.
weirdest thing ever. There's no sticks. Like blinker left, blinker
1,000%.
right, drive, neutral, nothing. Just a
Oh.
steering wheel and a screen.
Have you driven the Lincoln Navigator?
No, dude.
Bro, I
I
was
love
stuck in
those
a
though.
parking lot. Somebody, I was driving the Escalade, and somebody had the Navigator. Like, yo, I always wanted to try that, and I was like, all right, yeah, you can drive the Escalade. I'll check out the Navigator. I've heard good things. And he speeds off in my car, and I'm like, I'm stuck in park. All of a sudden, my phone rings, and he's like, what's going on? I'm like, dude, I don't know how to put this thing in drive. Apparently, on the panel, just in front, beneath the radio, there are 5 little things. The PRNDLS, right? The Prindle. It's a touch thing. You just have to slide your finger over it, and it shifts it into the gear. It's
That's so weird to me.
ludicrous. It should be standard everywhere, like overseas,
It's
anywhere. So, like,
it's
this
the
is how you drive a
weirdest,
car.
bro. It's the weirdest thing ever, bro.
Yep.
And especially when it makes adjustments, right? Like that's what fucks me up always about these, bro. Is like now when I'm in my driveway, I press the brake if my seatbelt's on and it just goes in drive. It doesn't ask you, it just boop and you see you're gonna go straight now. So half the time now you're not even touching the reverse, you're not touching park. Like as soon as you get in the driveway, I unbuckle my seatbelt and it puts it in park and then my car gets lowered. So when I get out, I'm low. It's
Yep.
just fucking weird shit, bro. I there was like a crazy ass the road was getting basically redid or whatever. It was like chopped up.
Yeah,
And so
repaved.
I would yeah, repave, there you go. I would raise that shit. So when I go in that area, it just starts raising me now every time. And I'm like, how do I turn this off? They did the road already, dude. I want this fucking thing off. Finally figured out how to do that today. Like it just, oh, this is where you need to be raised. And it thinks every time I want it to be raised there. So it's like the kids have big ass speed bumps on their school in their parking lot. I always raise it. Now it just raises before I get there. And you just see this on the screen, like raising your suspension due to location. It's
That's
crazy.
awesome.
Bro, when you fog up, I'm
Yep.
driving. I'm like, oh, it's starting to get foggy in this bitch. So I'm like looking at the controls and it's like adjusting to help prevent fog, high risk of fogging. I'm like,
Yep.
just did it for me.
This thing
Like
has
the fuck
auto.
out of here.
It detects everything. It was like
It's so crazy.
it said it was sensing rain, and it's raining right now, and it just turned everything on. My cabin heat went down, defrosters came on. I was like, this is insane.
It's so crazy, bro.
I don't like they
It's,
have more control over us sometimes. I'm like, the car's gonna do things that I don't want it to do, like
oh, dude,
accelerating uphill
100%.
on a blind turn.
Takes over sometimes when I don't think it needs to.
Yeah, it'll
Correct.
bop you back in that lane and shit. What's
Yep.
up, Mr. Young Pat?
What's the dealio?
What's up, y'all?
I heard somebody was on 20 days today.
Something like that. Sound about right.
Fire.
Well, I started losing count, man. If I swear to God, if I wasn't documenting this shit, I'd have went and had a drink just to celebrate not having a drink.
No, it's good, bro. It's good, bro. I heard you got work coming in too,
What?
man. I love it, bro.
And I'm back over a million.
Like, what more could you ask for?
I got back over a million today.
That's great, bro. Congrats, dog. Shit
Man,
felt good, huh?
I done added like fucking 400,000 over the last couple of days.
Let's go, bro.
I don't even know
Congrats,
how I
dog.
did it. I've been flipping shit. I've been, man, what? Bro, I turned a
The
dollar into
lifestyle.
damn near 20.
My man.
I love it.
I'm talking about, bro, I spent $1.32 and cashed out over $10 on that bit and still had like 7 left.
Let's go, dog.
I rode that bit to zero. I let it ride because I was at work. I wasn't paying attention.
I mean, shit, you already 10x what you had though, so it's a win.
Yeah. Then
It's
I
always
went
good to keep that moon bag,
fucking right.
just in case.
I went and bought a bunch of lotto.
I love it. I
And I
love it.
got
Good
some
shit.
and I grabbed some ETF 500 because somebody said you can't have one without the other. So I was kind of late to the game, but
Hey, you building it though.
it'll work.
You
Shit.
building. You know what I'm saying? You building. That's all you gotta do is keep building. Gotta find your conviction plays and build. That's it. You on your way, bro. I'm happy for you, bro. It was a good talk we had that night, bro. And it was just I think I'm just like exceptionally happy that you gave yourself an opportunity, bro, because you deserve it, bro. I mean, shit, man. We all do, bro. You deserve to be happy, healthy, and man, things just start falling into place like crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like, you know how many things have came across you in the past 3 weeks where you would have probably acted a little different or done something different had you been impaired, and instead you like sound decisions the whole time.
For real.
Yeah, no, I'm proud of you, bro. Keep
For
that shit
real.
up.
For real.
Where you at right now?
Oh, I'm still at the hotel. I'm still in Jacksonville.
Yeah, you in Jacksonville?
Yeah, I just went to Miami for the day. I'm
You like it
finna.
out there?
Hell yeah, I love Miami. What? I used to live in
Yeah.
Miami. Cause
Yeah,
I made, cause I made bands on the beach. You heard me? I'm
I want
talking.
to get a crib out there, bro.
Hey, you know that video I got with all the money on the floor?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen it.
That was Miami. That was my life in Miami. Like for real.
I love it.
That now you see why it's so difficult for me to change, bro.
Yeah, but the money and the
I
watching
know.
over the shoulder is the only thing. That's what got me at least, bro. Like, man, once I did things the right way, the feeling, the weight off your shoulders, bro, was crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
most definitely, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I've been like so long. You feel me? Like, cause I done went to prison since then too. And when I came home from prison, like I wasn't trying to do none of that. You feel me? Like I'll sit there and do nothing and just live off the VA. And you heard me? I wasn't trying to do none of that. And then slowly I've been slipping since I've been home. But I'm back on track though for damn. So
Stack them, one day at a time. Keep stacking. Your shit'll you'll see in the long haul. You know what I mean? You'll see in the
yeah,
long haul.
yeah, most definitely. I'm already seeing it now. Like
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm work. I get paid every day, cuz every day.
that's beautiful.
Under the table, it's like I'm a Mexican.
Man went from white boy to Hispanic.
Come on.
Hey man, that's the way it is though, bro.
¿Dónde
That's a
está
good
la
that's a
buena
good
mota?
look.
¿Dónde está la buena mota? Señor, por favor. Gracias.
I love it for you though, bro. For real. I really do, man. I told you, man, give me 30 days, man. I just want to see you at 30 days because you just will see so much in that first month, bro. It's
But
just
then,
like it's so eye-opening, man.
I doubled it, and then Massimo added 30 on top of that, so that's 90.
Well, yeah, man. Once you get to 90, man, it's just a way of life at that point.
I'm telling.
You know what I mean? I mean, again, and you see the difference already, and that's what's important.
Yeah, yeah,
Being able to identify that this is a way better lifestyle, clean and happy and feeling good, making
yeah,
sound decisions, things fall into place way easier. You're just like, man, this is too easy, bro. I think that's why a lot of times we fuck up, man. Sometimes we almost like that challenge, if you will, that fucking
It's
that
a,
adrenaline rush. You know what
don't
I mean?
tell me I can't do it because I'm finna show you. I'm be the best
Mhm.
at it.
Yeah.
Like, that really what it be for me. Like when somebody tell me I can't do something, I'm like, yeah, all right, bitch, I got you. I'll show you.
Well, it's also hard too because you know how to make money, right? And so when you struggle,
Exactly.
knowing there's other ways to just come up real quick, it's fucking hard, bro. But man, let me tell you, man, once you get past that hump, that's where the real, to me, that was the hardest challenge.
These the
Like
next to
like
go.
literally struggling when you know you can make a few phone calls, bro. Like
Yeah,
that shit was the hardest part for me. But once you get past that, you know, you really just feel free, bro. Like it took me a while, man. Every time I was in a car, bro, it took me a while, bro. Like I'm still like head on a swivel just naturally, but man,
me
it took me
too.
a while. I see the police, I'm like, oh wait, I'm good. Oh wait, I'm straight. Like, oh, this is crazy, and it feels so much better, bro.
Yeah. I ain't
Really
all the
does.
way there yet. But once we get to where we supposed to be at and I got some money, I can go pay these people and I'll be straight again.
That's good, bro.
But
Just
I
keep
got
stacking, homie.
I'm talking about I gotta pay these crack about I need to have at least 20 bands.
You'll get there though, bro.
And that's probably just for one case.
You'll get there.
The other ones ain't shit. Like I could have been went and took care of that, but I gotta get myself straight. Like I can't just go back and even though it's a misdemeanor, but I no, I can't do that right now. Now is not the time. Now is the time to accumulate and build it. So if I do gotta go do that, it just keep building. It just keep
You'll
building.
get there. You'll get there, especially now that you got income coming in daily, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely.
That's the best way right there.
Yeah,
When you getting cash every day, it's the same style now. You just don't have to worry about watching your shoulder, man.
I'm telling you. And
You feel me?
it's not even hard work, bro. I'm building playgrounds for kids, man. Like this
That's
is
dope.
awesome.
Yeah, that's dope, low key.
Bro, I'm swinging from the jungle gyms. I'm like, hey, at least I know it's gonna hold the kids. It's holding my big ass.
You feeling like a kid again.
What? No, I'm not. Bro, I didn't get to do this as a kid, man. My childhood was full of drug deals, some pimping, juvenile foster cares, and group homes, man. Nah, it wasn't no jungle gyms as a kid. I ain't had no childhood, bro.
You do now.
I know, and I'm getting paid for it.
You know what I'm saying? You do now. Hey, trust me, we gonna start calling you Mr. Benjamin Button, bro. You went backwards with it, you know what I mean? Had the
Oh
hard
man,
times first, now you got the little easy kid times now, you know what I mean?
man, for real though, that shit crazy.
I love it. I love
But
it.
it's cool though, man. They gonna have a big ass ball pit, like shit crazy, man. They had me climbing up the slide yesterday. But hey, and it's crazy how I got the job too, right? Cause dude pulled up on me. He looked like he thugging. You feel me? So I'm walking back from the store with my coffee. He pull up. He say, "Hey man, you know anybody looking for some work?" I was like, "Nah, man. Somebody serving over here already." He's like, "Nah, a job." I said, "Shit, let me get a job." That shit was cool, man.
I love it, bro.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Now he want to take me on the road with him too. He said he got another one to build in Miami in 2 weeks, and he want me to go down there with him. I'll probably do that shit too.
How long are you in Jacksonville for?
Shit, until the wind blow.
What were you saying about traveling?
Oh,
Will that work for you?
yeah, building these playgrounds. He travel doing it. Like he do it in different cities. He got one to build in Miami in 2 weeks, and another one somewhere in Florida after that. So I think we got like 3 or 4 days left on this job.
Okay. Who's it?
3 or 4 days?
On this one, yeah, on this job. Cause I really came in at the end. They had everything built already for real. It's just doing all the like little finishing touches and putting the platforms in and the zip ties and all that old little stuff.
I love it, bro. Hey, give me 1 second. My fault.
You good? What's up, world? How y'all feeling? Ain't nothing but a lotto. More like a movement. and we're gonna keep rolling and strolling and moving on to the top, baby. If you don't know now, you know. You better get to a million, cause it'd be crazy. I might go buy some more. I might go buy some more. The hell y'all posting links in the comments? They sharing links in the comments. No links. Oh man. It's a crazy world we living in. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Just sit back, focus, and get it right. You know what I'm talking about, man? Just sit back, focus, and get it right. That's all you can do. What I said, one day at a time, one foot in front of the other.
My fault. I'm back.
It's all good. I was just talking to myself.
No, you good. You good. You know, the sickest co-host of all time, actually, she does this from time to time where she'll just like pop out for
Yeah.
like an hour and a half, 2 hours, 4 hours. She calls herself everyone's favorite host, but I'm pretty sure she's only co-hosting like maybe
50% of it?
22% of the time. Yeah, I
Oh
think 50
no,
50
no.
is a
I
little
give her
high.
50. I
You
give her
think 50?
50. I
All
give
right,
her
we'll give her 50. We'll
at
give her
least.
50.
At least.
When she
Don't
gets back, though, tell her 25% when she gets back.
nah, I can't tell her nothing.
I'll tell her that you told me it was 50, but we're gonna tell her 25%. You know, so I'll say you had her back. You had her back.
I mean, always, you know.
Um, but no, man, it's been a wild day, man. It's been a wild week. I think this market, man, is one thing I want to kind of touch base on. You know, before Lotto, you guys, a lot of times, you know, you guys came into the crash courses that I used to host every day after the market closed. And a lot of you guys used to come in there and we talk shop. And I don't want to lose our roots, you know. This is an important thing for me because I don't know if it's desire, temptation, or what. But a lot of times when you're in crypto or you're in the stock market, you find yourself wanting to trade. And I can't express this enough. It's so important that those opportunities present themselves. If you look for plays and you just keep throwing money into the wind, hoping for it to kind of do something for you with no rhyme or reason on it, you're going to deal with a lot of ebbs and flows. And in some cases, you're going to really butcher your own position. So, the one thing I want to touch base on today, always ensure that you have a bag for the trades. Don't blend the two for your long term plays,
No.
right? Do not blend the two. If you ever want to trade, trade. Utilize resources on the side to do such a thing. However, don't sell your highly convicted plays just to chase those bags. I see people dwindle their stacks all day, every day, and with such volatility right now, it's a double-edged sword because if you end up having to sell when it's on the downside to chase the perfect play and you fail to hit and then the shit rips and you have to come back and try and jump back in, you get a lot less tokens than you had originally, you know? So if there's anything that I can tell you that works for me personally, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, this is not me giving you advice financially, but what worked for me is separating the two, you know, day trade versus swing trade versus, you know, long term. Those three different categories make all the difference in what I'm doing when I'm going into that play. Because what we also do is we might think, oh, I'm just going to day trade this one real quick and then I'll come back. And then sometimes it doesn't really do what you think it's going to do. So you're like, all right, you know what? I'll just swing it overnight. Or I'll just hold it longer term. If that wasn't your intent, it shouldn't be your end game. you know, stick to that plan and really execute that plan. I think too often we get hyped on a good trade and down and out on a bad trade. And
Yeah.
that's emotional, right? So we got to separate that shit. You got to just be like, here's my plan. I'm throwing X amount in. I'm gonna quickly scalp this one. That way, if it runs even further, you're not like, oh, I should have held. Like, nah,
But
you
see,
have a plan and you
one,
execute it.
one thing I do is I separate my wallets. You feel me? Like it don't matter if I buy Lotto in my fuck off wallet. I send it to my to my other wallet. You feel me? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
100%.
that helps me keep the shit separate.
100%. That's the biggest thing, bro, because man, at the end of the day, you know, Lotto's obviously my conviction play in the crypto world, but I also have plays like Baby Yolo's coins and Cat Named Toast
Yeah, I
and
got stuff.
and Interlink, Prevail. Bro, I don't even touch those.
Yeah,
Like when I tell you I don't touch them, I don't touch them. I don't even know what I don't even know what they're worth.
I don't either.
I swear to God, and I don't care because when I have big wins and I start to distribute cash into my long-term plays, that's just one I'll cap off as well. You know,
Yeah,
um, but man, I'm telling you, that's like the hardest thing to really separate. And listen, if money's tight, then you got to grind in real life, pick up an extra Uber, drive, route, pick up an extra shift, go OT, look for some oddball jobs,
go be
start
a man
accumulating.
like me.
I mean, I'm just saying, man, accumulate, start
Yeah,
grabbing some resources and keep it on the sideline. Just because you finally got a little bag too, doesn't mean you have to just jump into a play. I can't express it enough, man. I wait for the opportunities to present themselves.
yeah, because I
And
used to do that. I used to do that. I just blind jump into shit and it'll go up 30, 40%. I'm like, cool. So I throw a little more in that bitch. You heard me? Just to try to, and I'm giving little tips up before that bitch really real, and then that bitch tank. And I'm like,
yeah,
man, fuck. And then I'll sell it, and then the bitch will shoot up. And I'm like, God damn. I'm like,
yeah, yeah, bro. I mean, it's very common when you're new at it
yeah,
because when you've been doing it for a while, you already kind of have like a sixth sense.
right,
There's
right.
like a vibe to it. You start feeling intuition with them too, right? So
Yeah.
everybody that's new, if they win early, they overtrade like crazy. If they lose early, they
They
overtrade
overpaid
trying to
like
get it
crazy.
back like crazy, right?
I'm,
So
I'm a victim.
it's yeah, it's common. That's why I mention it because a lot of people are like, "What are perps?" And then now they're perping, and then it's like, "What is first meme coin I've ever been in?" And then now we trench, right? It's common, and it's a fucking awesome thing because you have an opportunity to expand, learn a new trait, figure out how to extract resources from the market, and then you essentially get an opportunity to make bands, bro, out of nowhere. So if you're interested in it and you're gravitated to it and you're trading like this, that's awesome, like have fun with it. But you have to ensure that you're doing it responsibly. Because at the end of the day, if you're jumping into random ass meme coins, you're gambling. Call it what it is. That's a
I
gamble because
love it is. Even the stock market is a gamble. We don't know what none of it's gonna do, bro.
I mean, and it depends too, right? So, like, I'll give you an example. If you're investing in the stock market, like a long term, you can look on Apple, and every 3 years, it's not down 3 years ago than where it was, right? So,
Right.
can it be down? Sure, of course, right? But if
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
long,
It'll
if
eventually balance out. It's like Lotto. You feel me? We're
well,
gonna
yeah,
go go
when
back.
you zoom out on blue chips, like the S&P 500 that holds all of them, Apple, Amazon, you can even go to like Netflix, you can go to of course, Meta, which was Facebook in the back in the day, and Tesla, and you zoom out on these charts, bro. Even the craziest of down winds that you've experienced, when you zoom out, they're little blips on this perfect diagonal line to the top.
Yeah.
And you look at March 2020, which was like the first time people got to kind of experience like a major pullback versus, a red day or a green day. And that major pullback was so wild that companies like Tesla were half off. But when you now zoom out all time and you hit the year to date's one thing, 5 years one thing, but you hit all time on that chart, you just see this perfect line going up, and the littlest blips on these, right? So like when you're long term on something, none of this shit means anything
Right, right, right.
if
That,
you're planning on holding it for a very long time, right?
yeah,
But that's even more different though than like a swing trade. A swing trade is like, I'm not going to marry this position,
right,
but I think I should start buying a little bit now while it's low, and then as it starts to go crazy, I'll start to trim, and then I'll play the trade. I do things like that with blue chips all the time. Tesla, Nvidia, S&P 500, SPY. It all depends on your ideas, behind the actual trade. But this is what happens with trenches, just like options. You just get so engulfed in it that you can't help but to find something at all times. Man, sometimes you just got to be patient and let the plays come to you. The best thing you could do is hold your resources on the sideline that you want to trade with and just wait.
yep,
You see enough people talking about it. It's better to join a move and roll with some of the momentum than to try and be early. I see this all the time. I got a DM today, actually. I mean, it happens quite frequently, but today in particular, I got a DM where someone sent me the coin, a picture of the DEX, the CA, and like, what do you think? And it was at like 15K market cap. And I was just like, I'm confused. Like,
right,
what do you mean? What do I think? And they were like, oh, dude, I grabbed a little bag. I was trying to see what your thoughts were. And I was just like, I mean, I have no thoughts. Like, I'm
yeah,
focused on Lotto right now, and I might do some perps. Occasionally I might jump into a meme coin.
yeah,
But in all honesty, to me, that's the gamble in it, because it may go up, it may not. I don't want to get into a project at 15K that I've never heard of, that I don't know the devs, and hopes that it rips and I could, 10x my money because I got in so early. I
right,
would rather get there a little late, like after it bonds, and again, unless I know the team behind it, that's just my style. I'm not saying it's wrong or right, and and I
yeah.
and
Some
you
of them gonna hit. Some of them gonna hit.
yeah, and you could 100% grab shit pre-bonding and before bonds.
And
And
stop.
if you do it right mathematically, where you're doing like 0.05s and 0.1s, you'll
Yep,
last however many soul you have. You'll last a while. And all it takes is one for sure to, quadruple, triple, 10, 50, 60, 100x.
hit them.
It could happen.
I
Um,
I be hitting them. Like my big
yeah.
problem is I'm the king of round tripping shit. You heard me? I swear to God, I gotta quit doing that shit, bro.
Well, you know what happens when you round trip? You saw what it was worth, then it becomes worth such a little amount that it is what it is at that point. You don't even care.
Yeah,
And then sometimes it gets a second win. So you're like, oh shit,
right.
thank God I held it. But you could have utilized those resources elsewhere in the meantime
Yep,
had you got out, right? So like think of it, if you got a smaller back and you're really trying to make something out of like a few bucks, right? What you got to think of is what compounding really is.
yeah,
Like if you jump in with a point one and or a point oh 0.05 even, and
right.
you turn it into a point one, a double up, or a
Go.
point two,
Yep.
cool, bro. Like imagine doing that 20
Cash
times.
cash it and run your .05 on something else.
Right. And if you keep doing that, the same position every time, but letting the rest of it kind of grow, before you know it, you'll be at a soul. And
Yeah.
now you can do a point one now, right? Because you got at least a good 10 different ones. You just got to find one out of the 10 to really ensure you get that bread. But I see it just so often, and I can't express it enough, especially when you're in a long-term play, like for those of you in Lotto, where you're going to be in it for a really, really, really long time. So you're not really in any hurry. You'll get restless and see other people win. And then you'll be like, I want to win now too. And then, it's a horrifying experience when
Yeah.
you start clipping some of the shit you love. Like, bro, I see the transactions, bro, at times. And I'm like, this dude sold 750,000 Lotto tokens for 3 soul. And then the next day, he bought 250,000 Lotto tokens
For
for
free.
1 soul.
Oh
And
man.
then the very next day, he sold 250,000 Lotto tokens for point 0.9 soul. It's like, bro, you done did the most in these 3 days.
Yeah.
and you're down with less tokens, transaction fees,
Yep.
and every other thing. And then of course the Lotto went from 4-2 to a 4-5 before the end of the day, which don't sound like much, but like, yo, bro, you could have just made more money off those tokens. Not to mention you still hold these tokens. So what are you doing is you're only refraining those tokens you hold from turning into more in the meantime. To me, that's like hustling backwards, bro.
Facts.
It don't make no sense to me.
Uh-uh.
What's logical is like trade all day every day with the side shit. Anytime you got a big hit, then put that shit into some of the stuff you love. And then if you don't get the big hit, no worries, you didn't lose out on the one you love. And you just keep doing that, dog, until you get what you're looking for.
Real.
But man, oh man, these people, I feel bad, bro. When I see it, I'm like, bro, I'm to the point where I'm like DMing them, like, yo, dog, you want to trade with me? Like, I'll trade with you, bro, so I could teach you things that I do that work for me, and maybe it'll help you because you hustling backwards, man.
I'm telling you.
You hustling backwards. Um, we got about 383 people in here. It is Thursday. It is supposed to be karaoke night, which is with the Lotto Twist. Shout out to Boo for coming up with the rules, man. We got to finish the lyrics in this Lotto Twist, not so much sing along. But with that being said, this is the time. If you want to grab a mic, I encourage you to do so. You get a free Lotto ball just for joining, whether you win or lose. And if you do move on to the next round, you get more Lotto balls. And that gives you a really good shot at hitting the Lotto. And not for nothing, but man, we talking about 27 soul was given out just last Saturday alone with our double jackpot. Like what? 27 soul? At these levels, that's like three bands. You want to be a part of that. Like if you don't own an NFT, you want to be a part of that. You got to get Lotto balls. If you own an NFT, cool. You still want more Lotto balls. It's just increasing your chances of hitting. So again, if you are a brand new speaker and you've never spoke on here before, come up here, get some Lotto balls. I'm gonna go through my DMs real quick while we're waiting. Um, hey, see, this is what I'm talking about. Let me copy this link. I got you, bro. Boop. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, let's do this in the meantime, man. I want to give y'all some special shout outs real quick, man. Of course, shout out to the Dev of the Decade. Motown, that's my boy right there. Super happy to experience this journey together. Even more, just beyond blessed that he reached out to myself and Parker, man, to be a part of this. Um, Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Roxy says to tell the people that they can also get a ball in Twitch chat tonight. So we've already got the first ball winner, which was Crypto Homer AF. I love you, Homer. Appreciate you paying homage with the AF. Yeah, man. You can get him in the live Twitch chat. I know Peter Bugs was giving out some earlier. Shout out to Paul and of course Crazy Peas Paul. Both of those two were really helping us out with our Telegram that we had to redo for Lotto. Ain't this some shit, bro? The person that helped us build our Telegram and build out our decks, actually, who's not even really like a Lotto holder, nothing like that, just helped us. Friends with friends, all within the community. There was like a falling out, I guess, between those two. And he just, out of spite, deleted our Telegram, bro. Like, where they do that at, dog? I thought that was so weird. Like, bro, I don't even know you. You just like sabotaged me and the team because you're like fighting with somebody. Like, that's the fuck is weird shit, bro. But yeah, so shout out to Paul and Crazy Peas for making that happen, man, and rebuilding that out for us. If you haven't joined the Telegram yet, make sure you do. You'll get alpha in there. We'll do some fun things in there to kind of make that more, you know, and I don't want to say inclusive, but to definitely make it more inclusive than it was. I think some people prefer Telegram. I'm more of a on X guy myself, but hey, it is what it is. Um, but yeah, name of the game is a lotto, right? Get yourself some lotto balls, man. That's the idea behind this. Um, so let's talk about it, man. We got 400 people in the building. Shout out to every last one of y'all for watching. You're like, oh my God, he's so full of shit. There's like 40 people in here. Well, listen, we have 6 different streams happening. So it depends on where you are. YouTube, Twitch, X, a few different accounts on X are open right now. So please do us a favor. Like, comment, repost, quote, all that fun stuff, especially if you're already part of the Lotto fan bam. The name of the game is to get more eyes on a prize. We always say it, right? We're not here to convince you to buy. We don't care how long you hold for. But what we do want you to do is experience the community itself. Try and become the best version of yourself. We want to inspire and uplift and encourage and motivate and all that fun stuff. And so you'll find that that's what we do. That's what we do. And I think if you join our fan bam, the Lotto fan bam as we call it, you don't have to buy a token to say that. You could be part of the community without buying anything. I think if you do that, you'll find yourself finding a nice, happy home, man. I was talking to one of my boys today, man. It's like we were used to being in the office, and there's a lot of camaraderie and shit talking, and you hear people getting down, and you kind of learn some things when you're in an office, listening to how they do it. And then the pandemic hit, we switched over to remote, and then we've been remote ever since. And there's like that lack there of camaraderie. There's like that lack of like spirit. Like, it's like you kind of feel isolated. And I couldn't be happier that we found each other, man. This community, goddamn, bro. Like, this shit is awesome. Gives you that opportunity to really experience life, man. Not just be living, but actually living, bro. And I think as much as y'all give us the flowers and all that, man, from a community standpoint, you guys are what inspire us. You guys are what encourage us. You guys are what make us excited to do what we do. So we appreciate all of you guys, for real, for real. Um, I don't know why it says this on my screen. It's so weird. A couple things though. If you subscribe on Twitch, you get a Lotto Ball. Amazon Prime member already, even better. It's free to subscribe on our Twitch. If you participate and grab a mic, you get a Lotto Ball. If you move on to the next round, you get Lotto Balls. So there's a lot of fun ways that you can get into this community, even if you are not a part of it just yet, or you don't hold any tokens yet, or whatever the case may be. You can make some coin without having to spend money. That's the whole, idea behind this. And in regards to our schedule, upcoming schedule, we got some bangers coming up. I mean, tomorrow's Friday, of course, so we have our Lotto Poker tournament. We play poker on Fridays. We play it on Tuesdays and Fridays. On Fridays, we play at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard. Tuesdays, we play at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard. Our Friday games get pretty big, usually about 50 people. It's a lot of fun. It's a tournament. We play on Club GG. And then a lot of times we do lotto balls that we give out for those nights as well. And then, of course, upcoming lottery. That's going to be Saturday, 6 o'clock, about 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We do a live lotto drawing. And you guys, it's not us like just pulling numbers out of a hat, man. It's a straight up machine that has the balls. They blow around and then poof, they pop out. And if that's the number that you have, you get paid. And you can check the
Or if your
timeline.
name is Egon.
Yeah, or if your name is Egon, because he seems to fucking hit every time. That's so funny. You definitely have an opportunity to have some fun. I can tell you that much. And to be quite honest with you, man, it's fun. Like it is a lot of fun. It really is. And you can check with anybody that I post the winners. I send out the resources. It's saying about like, oh, it's my friend, and I just pretend to pay them. No, like this is real money. We pay in the form of Solana most of the time, occasionally Poly, and people get the resources. It's theirs, and whatever you want to do with it, you can. You want to buy Lotto, cool. You don't want to buy Lotto, no worries. Buy whatever you want. It's your money. Is the name of the game at the end of the day. What else we got? So We have some things we're working on that's going to be really close. I told you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. It should be within the week. I'll be able to drop that alpha on you. And you know how I am, you guys. I like to under promise and over deliver. So only way to pull that off is if once it's done, then I could obviously discuss it. That way it doesn't build up any false hype or hype that's may not be intriguing to most. But I do think you guys will fuck with it. I think you guys will like it a lot. Um, I would say by no later than Friday of next week at the very latest, like 8 days from today, basically, at the very latest, I'll be able to drop that. And it very well may be sooner. Um, I am excited about that. We also have been working with Trader Max. Shout out to Trader Max. Let's not forget the StreamYards platform has been brought to you by Trader Max and, of course, Shogun Crypto. Make sure you follow that account online. They go live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Occasionally, they go live on Fridays, even in some cases, Mondays. It's a during the day stream. Real cool. But yeah, man, I've been working closely with him because he has been working on a launch pad for NFTs, an NFT launch pad. It's getting pretty close. I would say that one is going to be probably a few weeks out, but it's getting close. And I think this launch pad, where we're going to have our own lotto section, is going to be what ties everything together. I think that's what's going to tie everything together. Sincerely, I really do. I think that's what's going to. I think that's what's going to turn us into meta. You know, Roxy actually said it today to me. She said, "Man, I'm seeing a lot of shit on the feed. People are taking notice. I think you might be right. Meta, like this is the meta. I swear to you guys, man. Um, it's I think this ties everything together, and I really do believe, no exaggeration, that we have finally bottomed out. That's the best part in my opinion. So we've gone on for 16 days in the same range, 400K to 500K for the most part. 16 days, no matter how much Soul has gone all the way up to 120, all the way down to 95, which doesn't sound like much, but dude, that's like a good 25-30% off, or fluctuations in the Soul price. And 400K to 500K is about 20%. And we've been in that range the entire time. So not necessarily disconnected from Solana and the price action that it has, because we'll always be tied due to our liquidity pool, you know, being of course 50% Solana. But the fact that we're in that range for 16 days makes me feel like we've bottomed out, because even when a couple clips come in from time to time, guess what? It's not that crazy.
I'm
It's not that
back.
crazy. Oh my God, she's back.
I'm here.
I can't believe it. We were just doing the numbers, dude. I had Egon pull the stats, dude. 22% of the time you're co-hosting with me, dude. 78% of the time I'm fucking up here just by myself, just talking to myself, man.
I feel so bad every time I do it. I know
Like
that
no
you're joking.
warning, no like, yeah, I'll be right back. Like just like all of a sudden I'm like, right, P-Dub? Isn't that crazy? Right, P-Dub? Right?
Right?
Is she gone? All right.
Fucking
How you
co.
guys doing? Your favorite co-host is gone again, guys, but that's how she makes you fucking want it back, right? She's gonna make you
Right?
want
I'm
it.
like
She's gonna make you
testing
miss
you
her.
guys. No, I'm here. I'm back. I'm good.
I figured you were planning for your little one's birthday, so I'll give you a pass.
Ordering gifts and doing pickup. But yes, is anybody coming up for fucking karaoke for God's sake?
I did get a DM, and that's right, a DM.
Wow.
And I did send them the link. Oh, I got another one.
Dark Prince
Ooh.
because he doesn't know how to even get up and navigate to get up there.
Okay, you guys, let's tell you the how it works. So it's really easy. It's not as complicated as it appears.
Yeah.
All you got to do is DM Parody or myself. Hey,
Yeah.
I want to jump up. we're literally going to send you a link.
Yes.
You're gonna click on the link, and then before you know it, you're backstage, just like
Yeah.
Hinge did.
Yeah.
When
You
you're
like,
backstage, there you go.
there's a link. You just click it. It says entering the studio. It gives you the option to turn off your camera before you come up. And we see you in the queue. We let you up. Hello, Hinge.
Hi guys.
Hi,
Hinge.
welcome to
So
our channel.
I was gonna come up earlier. I was listening, but I was driving. I just got home, so I'm gonna walk inside. I'll get set up and I'll pop on.
I love it, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
How's your day?
Long but good. Real
I
long.
like that.
It's gonna be a
I like
busy
that.
next couple weeks, but it'll all be good. What up, white boy?
Roxy, I read your comments and I'm always laughing inside. Thank you, Roxy. Even if I don't say anything, I see them. Thank you.
How do I put which one you see? P-Dubs?
Yeah.
P-Dubs does what she wants, and we love her for that. Yeah.
Until I
Yeah,
get fired
sure.
from co-host.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, then. Okay, let him gas you up a little bit more. Then Hinch will be the
Right.
co-star in no time. No, I'm playing.
Next week, when I try to come back, you're gonna be like, you know what?
We switched the link. So sorry. I didn't realize we switched it. Didn't give you the new one.
I didn't see you in the queue.
Oh man. Yeah, I was telling people though, man, it's easy, right? I mean, just click the link. DM us first. We'll give you a link. You click the link. You fucking join. Like she said, you could turn the camera off. You could do just voice. You could do both. But I kid you not, that's it.
It's
Just
super
like you would
simple.
request. You could request when we're on Spaces. It's the same thing here, dude. Request via DM. That's it. That's your difference, guys.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, and if your camera's off, it's just like putting the phone on speaker, like old Spaces. So don't be shy. Remember that you will get a Lotto ball and you can win a lot of cool stuff this Saturday.
Man,
What
look
if
at this
somebody
shit.
like hits the what's it called? What Tiggy hit?
Double jackpot?
The jackpot. Yeah, like what if somebody hits it again?
Hey, bro, that's a real thing.
I can get. I'll just have to get Ghost a home equity line of credit through the bank so he can afford to pay it out.
Yeah, dude, straight up, dude.
I hope I win it.
Look at this man, Lost Girl's last post. First off, shout out to
wow.
Lost Girl, Safe Moon YOLO. Look at the NFTs she's built, bro. From Not the Mama, the Dapper Fox, Phoenix, the Dynamic Duo, OTB's little kids,
Yeah.
Mr. Young Pat, and Big Staff.
Yeah, these are awesome. Great job.
It's crazy, bro. There's 31 of them now, Baller Zeros. What a trip. There were supposed to be 6. This is that under promise, over deliver type shit I'm talking about, bro. Every one of the hatchers, there was 506 of them. Every one of them had some form or fashion, 20 poly to 1,000 Solana on it, 15,000 plus in cryptocurrencies given away. There was supposed to be 6 NFTs. There's now 31 NFTs, and you get a chance to win if your thing hits. And it's after you, obviously, right? So if the 31 hits, and that's MC Phoenix AF, she gets hers for free. Like, it's that simple, you know? So all you gotta do is engage, man, and be a part of it, and you just may very well be the next NFT built for you, man. That's pretty fucking cool. I don't know if there's a community out there that you have such a, you know, the creator so involved in the community itself that she knows how to identify which people are really about it, and then goes out of her way to make sure they feel special with something created after them. It's just really fucking dope.
It's so attentive.
It is.
Yeah.
So attentive. It really is. So Wombat says that he'll pop up once he's ready. It shouldn't be long. Wombat, okay. We got Kano Copy requested a link, so apparently CC's coming up, yeah. And then also
Thank
That
you,
was
Dre.
it.
I love you too.
Yeah, that was it.
Do I send him a link?
I sent it to him.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Hinch?
Just drinking a tiny little soda pop.
Oh
What is
my
it,
god.
better be Dr. Pepper, bro.
It's cherry Pepsi.
Oh, it's okay. It's got cherry in it. That's fine.
Yeah,
Cherry Coke, cherry Pepsi. That's the only pass if it's Pepsi or Coke. It's gotta have cherry in it.
100%. I'm usually
Otherwise,
a Mellow Yellow or Mountain Dew kind of guy, but
yeah, I don't fuck with Mellow Yellow, but I love Mountain Dew. I know it's kind of the same, but Mellow Yellow to me is like the Sierra Mist of Sprite.
oh boy.
I'm like, nah. It's like
Yeah.
RC Cola. I'd rather just
Yeah.
have the real thing. I love Mountain Dew though. I had to switch it up and do Dr. Pepper recently though.
I saw that. I was like, it's so weird because you drink
That
Mountain
was
Dew,
an
so do I.
accident, by the way. I did not mean that was a shopper error. Like I ordered Mountain Dew.
Yeah, no, but it was perfect. I was like, I'm down with this actually. So I was like, I'm gonna switch it up. I think it was time. They were saying that Mountain Dew reduces the sperm count, and then ironically, my wife decided to go off birth control and order me Dr. Pepper, huh?
Oh, great.
Wow.
And then today, I think you guys probably saw it with your own eyes. Parker Parody and Boo, made by Suplex, were back to back with little baby bumps.
Oh my god. Yeah. What?
I didn't see that.
It was in a group chat. It was in the main Just a Lotto chat.
Oh.
So the signs are everywhere, I guess. I guess we're having another baby is what you're trying to do.
I'm not.
Ghost.
I'm
She's trying to
not.
trap me,
But
dog.
Just
Let
a little
me-
mini ghost.
She's trying to trap me, dog.
isn't that
Yeah,
the
there it is.
cutest
See?
thing?
Look. Oh, you can see it over there. Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me put it on the big one. Can you see it, babe? Oh, it's gonna be delayed.
Look at my belly. It's so cute.
It looks so real.
Yeah. Saga is
So cute.
so cute.
You're gonna see it in a second on the big
It
screen.
was backlit. I honestly couldn't tell if it was real or AI because it was on the phone through the screen. I was like, wait, is that real? That looks like a nice tree.
Yeah, I mean, Saga is so talented, and he makes a lot of pictures of Boo
Yup.
and I.
He's
They're-
amazing.
Yeah,
He
it's awesome.
does.
I asked him, I'm like, do you have an archive? He's like, yes. I love it. He's so proud of it.
Did you see he made me so derpy today? I was like, look at this derpy ass dude he made
saw
me, bro.
that,
So
yeah.
derpy, dog. I look like a little derpy derp. Did you see it?
The fuck is derpy mean?
I saw that.
Just like a
That's how we describe our dog all the time.
just derpy, like a zatup, bro. Just like a
Like
you
a
know,
little
it's like-
retarded, yeah.
yeah, it was just like, damn, bro, you don't want to give me no swag on my Ghost AF
First of all,
doll?
it's on a
He
white
did. Like, he made you, short and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Boo's like, first of all, it was on a white body. Maybe it was Hinch. We just didn't know. It was the Caucasian ghost.
Caucasian ghost.
Maybe
Yeah,
we just
that's a
didn't know.
thing. Yeah, that's a thing.
No, seriously though, bro. Wait, man, you got to see it, bro. I look derpy as shit, dude.
Did
But
you
I
save
wasn't-
it?
I did, I think.
Okay.
But I wasn't even mad though, because it's just the fact there was a thought that counts. You know, he at least,
Yeah.
made me into an action figure. So I was like, all right, man,
Oh,
all
are
right.
you talking the action figure thing in like the box?
Yeah.
Yeah. like
The
derpy-
U version or the NFTU version?
No, me.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I reposted it. So if you go on my
Dude,
page,
I
you'll see it
literally
somewhere.
commented on that and said this is the most realistic shit I've ever seen.
Thanks, dude.
No, I didn't.
Derpy ass thanks, man.
Nice.
Okay, dude, I found it. Tell me this is not derp, dude. Does this represent your boy?
Oh, look at you all
Look at those
slumpy.
shoulders. You look like you're
Derpy.
You look thick.
No, you're just
Sweet.
disproportionate. Yeah, that's all.
my wife Boo's like, and it's on a white person.
Is
The
it?
molding from the factory, man. What are you gonna do?
think-
They only
I
had
think
enough
it's-
to-
It's close. I mean, he tried to get the complexion there. Definitely looked like a tan white dude.
Well,
But
it's
it's all good.
mixed, you know. He had to do the bottom half white, top half, the skin tone. They didn't have enough to go a mixed pigmentation, so they worked with what they had.
Saga.
I really like
What's
those
that,
guys.
T-Dot?
Look, with a positive test. Like that's
That's
how
so
far
funny.
he
That's so funny. Oh my god, bro. I mean, I can't flex though, dude. This is kind of tight though. He's got the Ghost AF shirt on me and shit. That shit's hard.
I could see that like in the background. You have your own little collection of your own dolls.
Yeah, I would totally do it.
Like make one with a blue hat, a black hat, a red hat, the glasses.
I'm gonna
the
keep it a
cane.
buck, bro. I would totally do that.
Well, hell yeah. Why wouldn't?
I
Why
want my own
wouldn't you?
action figure, dude. What the
Fuck
fuck?
yeah.
Dude?
Can we do a parody one?
No, but
Oh.
we could get one for
No.
Hugos that's signed, and then you could just give them away. Like if you want.
It's next to the copyright symbol. It says no parody. Yeah, for at least for the initial run, I guess. It's crazy.
Bro,
Like immediately.
He said
no.
that so
Super
matter of fact,
specific.
too. Oh, can we make a parody one? No. Anyway, so as I was saying, right, and kept it pushing.
Wow.
And then kept it pushing, bro, for real.
You're fired from interim co-host. Okay.
I had another one that someone made, dude. Oh, this one is sick. This one is sick as fuck to me.
I like that one.
This one?
Oh yeah.
I love it.
That's the one I saw. That was amazing. Like I thought Parker's was good, and I think I saw another one, and then that one came out, and I think it's because the backing is different. That one.
I liked how Parker's was his. I liked his like little toys that came with it.
His
I have a
accessories were
Solana.
better.
Yeah, his
Correct.
accessories were better. I
That
have a
fucks wouldn't
Solana
tell me
coin.
how he made it. I wanted one.
I DM'd the dude that made it. I was like, yo, dude, I want one of these because look at this. I have the
I love
ghost.
it.
The ghost is like one of the cards. It says the goat's den. And then
Yeah.
look in the background, I have a little ghost above the lotto and the money.
Bro, I didn't even notice that till just now.
I
Yes,
know, dog.
sir.
Look how hard that is, bro. I want
Yep.
that, dog.
Dude,
And
I
want
wonder.
it to be stretchy, like Stretch Armstrong. I don't know why, but I look at the gloves. I want to be able to like pinch and like pull them around and shit, dude.
I'll bet you could upload that
Yeah,
photo.
your boy that does 3D printing, bro. Like,
I
can we have him look at
guarantee
these?
you, dude. And he could probably make you like a mini Cybertruck that's freaking exactly like yours, like as a little action figure next to it.
That would be cute.
Bro, I
Yeah.
swear
Oh my
to you,
god,
bro,
to
I
scale
want it
your
all.
action figure drives?
Hey.
Yes.
Screenshot what you have there, and I'll send it to him and say, "Is there any way you'd be able to 3D print something remotely close to this shit?"
I want one.
Oh my
No,
goodness,
no, I was playing.
good lord,
Hinge said no. That shit
No.
had me
needy AF. Just kidding. We'll get
Needy.
you one parody.
Thank you. I'll pay the $100 or whatever.
What the fuck? Where is it? I just had it.
So wait, hold on. Who are we battling on karaoke? Because I can't win again. Just Egon and parody.
I'm not playing. I don't sing. I only sing.
I like
when
how she says I don't sing, but there's
Parody, you
no
sing
singing
better than
involved.
I do. Anybody that partakes in this is de facto a singer if I am involved, because my voice is in no way, shape, or form meant to hit notes.
Dude, as a voice actor, Egon, you should be able to be able to sing.
All right, Hayes, we'll talk offline. Maybe you can be my coach.
All right.
Cut me, Mick.
I
No,
only
I can only
sing-
rap, dude. I can't sing. I'm just good.
Oh
rap
my god. Yeah.
is.
You gotta like that. Yeah.
Dude, I want this bad. I'm looking at the details, bro. I want this bad.
So when he designs those, whoever did it, is there actually a way to have that like be produced, even if it's
I
just
think it's
one?
just an AI app.
Yeah.
I
It
think
is,
it's
but I mean, if you were like, "Hey, Toy Company X, I want this," but
Yeah.
like, for them to
If you
actually
order
produce a
10,000
one-off,
units.
it's
yeah,
exactly.
you got to make it 3D too. So you have to
Exactly.
like what would be on the back and stuff.
That's probably the cheaper way to do it. Is to have somebody do a 3D print up
Yeah.
model mock up, because no toy company would ever mold something like that for a one-off unless they're
Wait,
auctioning it.
I'll
Well, we
tweet you
shouldn't
guys.
make the one off of mine. It should be like 150,000 built so that we can sell them because everyone wants
That's
them.
low, but yeah, I agree.
Wait, a little side note. Sorry.
I
Where?
looked it up. It's like
Not the
$600
mama? I need to know. Wait, I think I deserve a Lotto Ball
Want
for
it.
showing everybody my butthole. I didn't see it.
Whoa. Not the mama said I think I deserve a lotto ball for showing everyone my beehole.
What stands for butthole?
So wait a second. Boo, did you see not the mama's butthole?
I have not seen her butthole.
Dude, my
Can
wife
you
chose
DM
you
me?
for the giveaway. How dare you? Everyone saw your butthole but my wife, and she gave you the money.
There's
And
no way
Harry.
that's what it
Are you
stands for.
trying to reel me in like I want to see her butthole? Are you secretly dying to see some booty right now?
Yeah.
Nah,
B stands for
nah,
boo.
I'm on to you.
I'm
I want to see.
do I look at your butthole?
I'm
Oh
on
my
to
god.
Like who likes buttholes, dude?
You want to see butthole, clearly.
Nah, dog. I just
Buttholes can be
very
cute.
surprised that not the mama said she deserves a lotto ball for showing her butthole, and she said everyone saw it. And I was like, damn, babe, did you see it? Because you the one that hooked her up. No. I mean, I see it now.
Oh God.
Pretty nice.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. Look
I
at
went back in
look
the
at
chat.
P-Dub's like, huh? Where is it? I want to see this
I'm like
butthole.
scrolling. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah, where's the hole?
That was really random, not the mama. You really are joining the dark side. Oh my God! Look at what she said. Boo, get in the DM.
And parody. Thank you.
Oh my God, dude, it's hilarious. Not the mama's a firecracker, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine the people that tuned in for the first time for karaoke and they're like, all we're doing is talking about buttholes.
Yeah. You know what? Every time we have like the title,
So
like,
bad.
okay, today's AMA or Monday or karaoke, like it doesn't happen. We just do something else. So
But that's only this week because this is Lotto Butthole Talk brought to you by Ghost and Crew. Lotto on Soul. The CA is below. I'm just kidding, folks. Get ready for some karaoke.
Mama, let us know in the comments if it's pink.
Karaoke.
Okay.
If it's pink.
Yeah, if her butthole's pink.
Jesus Christ, my God.
Oh
Is
my
it
God.
is it
I'm so glad I told my son to be on this.
Has it ever
Stream.
been?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
so
jeez.
sorry.
Oh my God, did you hear Boo? Has
No.
it ever been bleached? And her hand is up. I wish I can swivel my shit to you guys. She's like, has it ever been bleached? And her hand's just in the air. Oh fuck, dude. What's going on, man?
This is like a truth or dare. Like
Yeah, we should have
let
been
him
truth or
smut.
dare.
We should do that. Yes.
We did, dude. If
Oh,
you were,
when?
yeah, I know you were co-hosting kind of. I think that time. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
you decided it was better to go order donuts and left for like an hour and a half.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, everyone was taking truth serum that night. It was actually kind of cool.
This is what we do. Instead of doing truth or dare next time, we do 2 truths and a lie and see who's the best at it.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let's do
2
it.
truths and a lie, I think, is cool actually.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Especially
Yeah,
we're talking about bleaching booties.
Hey, white boy.
What did I come back to, man? This shit crazy.
That's what I said.
Who would have thought, right?
Not me.
It's your favorite co-host. I had to read that comment out loud and talk about it for an hour because, hey, I'm going to be missing in action in a couple minutes. Got to get the butthole in first.
Right. That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what it was. She's like, I'm going to be gone for a whole week. Fuck this. Butthole.
So you guys
She's a
remember
kid
me.
and shit. Yeah. So we remember you.
It's
Back
kind
to
of
back.
brown. Oh my God, put that comment up, please.
Who said it's kind of brown?
Not the mama.
Oh my God, dude.
Go
I'm
take a
done.
shower. Go take
I'm
a
done,
shower.
dog. I'm done, dude.
Use a loofah. Oh, wow.
Hinch, what happened? Hinch is like, I finally got my kid to come and watch this tonight.
And here we
And
go.
and we're corrupting.
Oh no.
It's wild, man. Wild, man.
Oh no.
Well, I guess I'm fired as co-host.
Isn't there a song that says my coochie go brown?
Nah,
Boo's
you
like,
ain't right.
Boo just said, isn't there a song that's like, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown, take it down? Is that not a song?
It
Oh,
should be. If it isn't,
It is.
But it
like,
would be a hit record,
let
I'm
him
sure. Because everybody these days is recording.
And Nicki Minaj is even on it too. It's really stupid.
Oh, that means it's probably Cardi B and Nicki, that one.
No, it's not Cardi B. It's somebody else. But it is a song, and it's like Nicki Minaj is even on it.
Look at Hinch. Hinch is so uncomfortable. He's like looking at his kid like, I'm sorry, bub.
No, I was talking to my dogs.
Oh,
I'm glad I'm outside and there's nobody around.
all right. Sorry, no more
You
buttholes.
have to find the track now. I have to hear it, babe. Yeah.
No, Ghost. No. If I can't smoke weed on the camera, you can't play booty hole music on the camera.
I mean, no, I'll mute it. I just want to hear it myself. You know what I mean? I just got to hear it. So I can at least tell you what it is.
I post pics in here, but I can't. Thank you, ma'am.
Dree says that she loves your voice, babe.
Aw.
Aw, thanks.
Aw, thanks.
It's Sexy Red.
Sexy Red
is the name of it. Let me see if I can find the one with.
Yeah, let's play it so we get banned on Twitch.
No. Let's
It'll
not.
be the first karaoke song.
Yes.
No.
Oh man, what is going on, dog?
I have no idea.
The people that have asked for the link aren't coming on. What's wrong with this, man? Come on, guys.
It's the booty hole talk, man.
Yeah,
Let's
guys, you're not getting
get past
shit. You're not getting a Lotto Ball. Get it together.
over with. Ain't doing it no more.
You're not ready.
Where's Dr. Dan at? Is he in the chat?
I don't see him.
Look at the thing as it is. That's the sticker of the track.
Oh wow, they're big.
Crazy.
I heard it. I just heard it.
I did too. This is ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Stop it.
I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Look.
Oh.
Wow. It's like poetry.
It's like
They probably won awards for that song.
quit playing,
Oh, yeah.
bitch, suck a bitch toe. That was the next bar. Quit playing, bitch, suck a bitch toe.
Somebody
Oh
said
my
toad.
God.
I seen Kevin Gates sucking a toe the other day, and I'm just like, I don't know what it is to me, bro. I don't know why
No.
it bothers me so much, but like, there's nothing about that
Nothing.
that's straight.
I'm not sucking any toes.
Nothing about that, bro. Like
Like
a finger, a toe, like it resembles a male body part, bro. Like that's not
exactly.
that's not straight.
It's not going on.
Wait, guys suck fingers?
Yes.
No.
There we
toe.
go.
Then do not.
Is that Colonel Cape?
Conic,
Oh my
what's
God.
going on, man?
Colonel
What's
Cape.
up?
Hola.
What's up, Colonel Copy?
What's
my
up?
God.
What's going on, guys? Can you
What's
guys
up,
hear
bro?
me good?
Yeah.
Yes,
Doing
sir.
good, man. Doing good. I've been trying to like join you guys for a minute, but I just been busy back and forth, and like the weather's getting nice again. So, you know,
I
like,
love it, man. What state are
yeah,
you in? I
man.
thought you were in Cali, no?
No, so actually, I'm really close to California. I'm in Nevada, but you know, like Lake Tahoe splits between
Sick.
the Nevada side and California side.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
but
sick.
I'm in Carson City, so it's like 20 minutes or so away from South Lake.
Do you
Which is
have more
nice.
bookings right now that it's getting warm for charters?
It hasn't actually started yet. When it starts, I get so busy sometimes that I just
I
like
bet.
take
Yeah.
morning to
Probably
night.
soon. Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah, but soon, yeah, like I would say like next month, that's when like it starts kicking off. Yeah, man, how you guys doing? How's everybody? What's going on, white boy?
Just chilling.
Hinge?
Just chilling.
Dude,
What do you
Hinge.
what do you charter? What do you fish for?
So I do all kinds of chartering, meaning like whether if people want to fish, you know, I can do those. Mostly it's a merchant mariner's credential. So I just mostly I work with a company, and they just, you know, pretty much anybody that comes out and want to be on the lake, and you know, if they want to be going like rock jumping, or go to Emerald Bay or to a beach to hang out and drink, play music, or whatever it is, you know.
That's awesome, because then they have a designated driver. They don't
Absolutely, yeah. So they don't need, and to be honest, so let's say if you were to pick your group, like let's say if you were to go with your friends, and you could rent your own boat. But if you go on that lake, dude, that lake is so big that even for myself, my first couple of times, like going back to the dock, you get lost because it's just it's massive. Yeah, man. But yeah, I was gonna say, Hinch, we were playing poker. I am definitely not good at it. I'm getting better, but you just knocked me out right away. I just don't have patience, man. I'm just
dude.
like, I'm gonna.
Was that the game where it was like the second or third hand?
Yeah, I believe so. That's like last week or so, or something like that.
Yeah, that was the week I won.
Yeah. Oh man, you're on fire then.
I was just getting really good cards the entire time. Like that never happens. And I think there's only one time when somebody brought me back down a little bit, but they just kept coming. I can't remember. You might have been up in the hand too, and I just got lucky. I can't remember, but
yeah,
I didn't realize that was you.
Yeah, I've noticed that you know, some here and there sometimes I like to have like a nice little drink. I noticed that when I have a nice little drink, I'm better. But you know, I'm just
I tell everyone.
Isaiah, what the fuck? Prostitution is legal in Carson City?
Yeah.
yes, that's true.
They're
That is very true. There's
Isaiah would know
brothels.
that too. Isaiah has a little experience in that field.
You know, that's funny. That is so random. But in Nevada, it's legal.
that was random.
That was very, very fucking random, but expected. I can understand where he gets his knowledge from.
Yeah.
What I always thought was really funny is, like, if you're on the strip in Vegas, there's like, and let's say there's a strip club, it's just topless. You have to go off the strip for that. But then on the strip, you get all these people giving you cards for like prostitution 24/7. Right. It's so fucking weird to me.
Well, the topless thing is because people are drinking, right? So full nude strip clubs don't allow drinking.
Yeah, but you can still go there when you're drunk.
Yeah.
But that's why they're only topless. They're not full nude. Like, the full nude ones.
Somebody's an expert.
Yeah.
No.
I just thought it was weird. I mean, it's like the biggest tourist city.
I thought I was on mute. Sorry about that.
What?
Well, I guess it's like to protect the girls. Like, they don't do full nude if like somebody's like drinking and being aggressive, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you all have a lot of knowledge in that, you fucking creepy fucks.
No.
No. Mm-hmm.
If I'm in Vegas, I'm not doing that. I'm playing poker. Only.
Yeah.
Poker.
Oh, Egon, you silly goose.
Egon, you're a little freak.
What? I gotta
tell you guys a funny story.
Tell us.
So I'm at the office back in the day, and there's a lot of people, and they come in different shapes and sizes, and I'm not making fun, but just wasn't my particular type. And just so you get like a little bit of an understanding of what she looked like, she was probably like 6 feet, which is fine. But she was also, I guess, I don't know, I guess you'd say like husky maybe. She had one of those tattoos that was like her whole arm almost, but like to the elbow, but like whole arm, and it was huge. Like her arms were big, like way bigger than Massimo's. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was like smoke break. We're just like smoking whatever, and it was a bunch of us, maybe like 5 or 6 people, but we were the last two smoking. And she's like, the stories that were being told were, not that crazy, but like definitely, I think she was talking about like, oh yeah, dude, like me and my man, we get down, I don't know, whatever. I didn't even think there was a man, but I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, right. So good shit. So then she's finishes her cigarette. She walks towards the front door and she's like, I know on the outside, I look pretty classy, but deep down inside, I'm really a freak. And she like flipped her hair at me, bro.
Was Boo in your life at this time?
I think she just came, huh? Yeah. Yeah. She's smoking right now out of her bong. You know what she looks like? That means yes. Yeah. She's like, oh. No, dude, she was just like, first of all, you don't look classy, like she's like tattoos and stuff, like you're not classy looking, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And then to just like the way she like whipped her fucking hair so aggressively at me, bro. And like to the point of where like it kind of fucked with me a little bit. I was like, damn, bro, like you think you're all that in a bag of chips, homie? Like look at the girls that just hit on you, bro. Like you're nothing. Yeah. You're nothing, homie. I always think that, by the way. I don't know what it is, but every time I get hit on by someone that's like just not,
it humbles you.
It started in high school, bro. The first time I ever really got hit on, I was in high school. Like, like no, not that one. So it's like brunch time, whatever, like the recess brunch time, whatever, in the front. And we got our little I think it was like cookies or some shit we used to get. And I'm just like kicking it on the stoop, like where they do the pep rallies. And, some hood ass girl comes up to me and she like taps on my shoulder. And I was just like, I kind of look up, like, what's up? And she's like, you going with nobody? And I was like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, it was like kind of scary. It was early in the morning and shit. She was like, I said, you going with nobody or what? And I was just like, yeah, no, I'm single, like, And she was like, my friend think you look good, And she like turned around, like pointed out her homegirl, and her homegirl was like, hey, and she was fucking
A big
big,
girl.
bro.
A
Like,
big girl.
and I
Yeah.
get it. There's some people that really do enjoy that, and like I'm not knocking it at all. I swear to God, it don't matter. None of that shit phases me. But it was just like I'm a freshman, bro, and I'm over here like.
Oh, that would do it.
She literally
Damn,
wanted
she
to
had
take me
courage.
Yeah.
She had the courage for me. Like, I'm fucking nothing, bro. Like, what a nothing burger I am, bro. Bro, what? Like, you would only hit on someone that you feel you could grab. Like,
She wanted to dominate
Bro.
you, dude. She's gonna pick you
bro.
up and bench your ass.
Oh, bro, she would have fucked me up. She would have fucked me up.
Dude,
Tell you,
what'd you weigh? 130 pounds?
not even. What do you mean? Freshman year, I wasn't even 100 pounds.
How big was she?
Wow.
Like real big?
Honest to God, bro, she was probably like $180 for real.
Yeah.
Damn.
She was almost 2 sizes of me.
Yeah.
She
was
just wanted
flipping
to
you
break
up.
your little bones.
Bro, honestly, dog, like, it fucked me up. Like, I was down and out. I was like, and my boy's dying, dude. My boy, the one I told you, his parents from Afghanistan. My boy was dying, bro. Just fucking crying, bro. And I was just like,
Dude, I would have been crying, dude.
damn.
That's too fun.
You want to know what karma's like, though, right? So tell me why we're walking in the parking lot, and like we don't even have a car yet. We're freshmen. We got big ass backpacks and shit, And so we like wanted to mob in the parking lot area. All the freshmen and juniors, they got their whips and like revving and shit after school one day, and it was like literally like 2 days later, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, dog. It sounded like someone was calling his name. They were saying the name Lisa, and his name is not that. I won't say his name for protect him, but it was like it rhymed with his name, and it sounded like they were like Lisa, like from the distance, and we both were like, what the fuck? So he's thinking like swag, right? Like, hey, dude, like these juniors and seniors know me, I play on the baseball team, like, and so he's like looking back, and we're still walking, and there was like a 2 steps, and on each side like a little square planter, like made of like stones, and there was like people sitting at the steps. And when he fucking went to turn and look back, he clipped the fucking step, and the backpack's so heavy that it fucking rolled him. It rolled him, bro. He fell upstairs. It rolled him. He ditched his backpack and fucking took off, dog. I mean, just
What
full
the
blown
fuck?
sprinted, dog. I was like, what the fuck? The people got scared because he fell. They were like, oh my God. They were fucking so scared. He literally like parachute ditched his shit and fucking took off, bro. So I'm like holding his backpack. I'm mobbing through the halls. I can't find him. He was on the complete opposite side of school. And I was just like, karma, dog. Don't ever laugh at me again, bro. Like, we're in this
Yeah.
together, homie. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you, bro. But
Yep.
dude, that shit was probably one of the funniest things I ever witnessed, bro. This dude, who runs? Who
Dude.
runs?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
still think back to this story you told, 2 nights ago? You
Mama
don't have to
Donna.
retell it, but if
Mama
people-
Donna?
Dude, yes. I don't know what night that was, but dude, and it was like towards the end. It was towards the end, but I fucking was like crying, laughing so hard.
Bro, I
Funniest
wish,
story of all time.
I swear to God, I wish you can see her, bro. Because, like, it's just fucked, man. P-Dub, you weren't here for it, huh?
No.
Mama Donna.
All right, I'm gonna tell you the quick version. So we're working at a restaurant, and she comes up to me at the end of the night, and she's like, I heard you're the weed man, and I was like, oh, I got you, and she's like, I just want a little piece, I haven't smoked in years, just a little piece, I was like, I got you. So I just gave her like a gram, and you didn't think nothing of it really, but I was a little excited, like, what is she gonna say tomorrow, So I see her the next day, and she's like, oh my God, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, what? Did you get faded? She's like, faded. I fucking pissed I almost set the house up. Let me fucking tell you what happened. So she tried to make a pipe out of an apple and it wasn't lighting. It was like too moist. So
Yeah.
then she resorted to tinfoil. She made a little pipe out of tinfoil. She put the fucking weed in it. She fucking smoked it. And there was like no carb, nothing inside tinfoil, you know? So she coughed instantly, like, you know, that tinfoil lighter fluid, like it was just probably fucking nasty, right? So she instantly is like, "Poof," like coughs it. The cherry pops out. She starts coughing so hard that she pisses herself. She then sees that the bed's on fire. She's fucking patting it. The cherry went like through the shit to the fucking mattress, dog. Like
Are you
literally just like,
kidding?
I swear to God, bro. And when I tell you, she's like 68 years old, fucking
Oh my
older
god,
chick,
poor
bro. Like,
lady.
you know, like fuck, bro. And I swear to God, bro, we called her Mama Donna, bro. She was like the mom, dude. Just the way she was explaining it to me was like, it just got worse and worse as she was going. She's like, I fucking pissed myself. I'm coughing everywhere. I pissed my fucking self. Before I could even fix that shit, I fucking look, I see smoke coming from my fucking bed. The cherry must have popped out. I start fucking smacking the shit. It fucking went all the way through my mattress. And I was just like, she's like, I'm pouring water all over my fucking bed. I don't know what's piss, what's water. I fucking was all over the place. And I was fucking dying, bro. Like, I couldn't see her the same. Like, and I swear to God, I would be like, my homies would come in to eat, and I'd be like, oh my God, Mama Donna, tell them the story, tell them the story. And she fucking tell it every time. Like, same way, like, I knew she was not lying, bro. Like, I knew for a fact, bro. Like, who would say I pissed myself and set my bed on fire, first of all? Like, you don't make that up, you know? But god dang, bro,
Ugh.
I was rolling, bro.
Oh
I
my god,
was fucking crying, bro. Like, just like, who does that?
That's so
dude.
Who
fucking hilarious.
fucking dude?
What a crafty little old
almost
lady too.
almost burnt the house down, bro. She's like, now it's fucking high as a kite, you know, like just fuck, dude, just that fucking gram lasted her like a year, bro. She smoked like the littlest bit, bro. And it like lasted her like fucking like seriously like a year, bro. Like,
Yeah, I was
yeah, I
saying
don't smoke very often, you know.
she's used to that like 1960s, 70s dish.
Swag,
Yeah,
swag, bro. Straight up swag. Fucking stem seeds. It's brown.
she's like, Ghost, where are the beaners at in this thing? Where's the beaners?
Bro, I swear to God, bro. I used to go back to that restaurant all the time to eat at and just pray I would see her, dude. Cause she was like that lifer, you know?
Mhm.
Like was there when I got there, was there when I left, was there when I went to visit. Like, bro, just Mama Donna, dog. Dude, I'll never fucking forget that person, bro. That shit was so fucking good, man. Like, just dying, bro. Just fuck, dude. She was like that one server that stresses so bad. It's like, why are you serving tables, bro? Like, what's up, Mama? Nothing. Don't fucking talk to you. I'm on the fucking kiosk trying to print everything, and you're just like,
Dude, she's like
not healthy.
she's like the chick from the movie Waiting.
Yes, bro. Oh, dude, I love that movie. Yes, bro.
She's like nice to people. She
Dude,
gets
that
back,
movie
like,
is so accurate
yeah.
for the restaurant industry. That movie is so fucking accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, it's incredibly accurate, bro. That movie is fucking.
You probably were like the Ryan Reynolds guy, and she was the
yeah,
crazy bitch.
100%, bro.
The
Yeah, I
what?
got you. Let me help you.
Ryan Reynolds was like the 100%, bro. When I got there, first of all, I was underage. And all the girls were like, oh, we're gonna turn you out. And it was like fucking little predators, bro. Looking back now, I'm like, oh my God, bro, fucking scary, dog.
Mhm.
But yeah, dude, it's like such a fucking uh such an eye-opening experience being a kid in high school, like 15 and a half, get my worker's permit, to being in a restaurant industry and just seeing how everything is. You're just like, holy fuck, dude, like this is so crazy, bro. And just a revolving door of people,
Mhm.
you know, just such a weird trippy ass scenario, bro. But dude, I had fun there, bro. It was like I made such good money as a kid.
Mhm.
Feel me? I was paid heavy because I was expediter and it was supposed to not be a tipped employee at one point. It used to be a tipped employee like a busser would be, and then they took it off the tipped employees. So they raised my wage like fucking stupid. I think I was making like 22.50 an hour, bro.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I was 16 at the time when I started expediting. I was actually, I think I was 17 when I started expediting. Yeah, I was 17. And I'm going to high school
Mhm.
and I'm getting tipped still. every employee was tipping me like $5 to $10 to $20 if it was a big table. And I was the one that would make sure everything was cool. So I'd be like, oh, this one has a salad and this one has a steak. And I need to put the, this one has fries, put the ketchup on it. This one's a salad dressing on the side, make sure it's correct, wipe the plates down, make them look good. And then I would carry that shit out to their tables. But I would run that shit, dude, like rush hour, everything, bro. So I didn't have to split it with anybody. Without me, bro, they would have a appetizer. Run that shit, dude, like rush hour, everything, bro. So I didn't have to split it with anybody. Without me, bro, they would have a appetizer and dessert, no, appetizer pizza. And then they'd have the main line, which is where I was always. And then they would have like, yeah, I think it was soup, salads, and appetizers, and then no, soup, salads, desserts, and then appetizers, and then the main. 3 people on, at least 2 people if it wasn't like maybe like a Sunday afternoon, you'd have 2 people, Bro,
Mhm.
I got to the point where it was just me. I was the only one, bro, running the entire fucking restaurant, bro. 17. I did that for like 3 years, bro. I made such good money, bro.
Mhm.
And then of course I was naughty, dog. I was serving every fucking person in the restaurant. Everybody smoked there, so it was like
Mhm.
just hand over fist, cash in my pocket. Like, what a fucking awesome day,
Did you ever have anyone that was famous that came through?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't say like there was no like A-listers and shit like that. Nah, it wasn't a high-end restaurant,
Mhm.
so there was no like A-listers or none. I mean, we had like a couple people that you would be like, that's Trippy, so and so's that's this table, or so and so's at that table, but not really like that. Nah.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't get starstruck at all, and I don't really have too many people I really fuck with. Like, I like Denzel, I like Mark Wahlberg, I like,
Mhm.
you know, I like a few of them out there, but other than that, I mean, like, I got to meet Mark Wahlberg. That was kind of cool for me. I was like,
I go
damn,
to his
that's
I
tight.
go to his restaurant all the time, and it's really
Dude,
good. It's
we're
it's awesome.
in
It,
Vegas.
yeah, yeah. There's
What's it
a
called? What's the restaurant he owns?
Flecha Cantina, and
Flecha.
and he has a branch in San Diego, I believe.
I didn't even know he owned restaurants. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's super good, like Mexican gourmet, like super yummy, like it's awesome.
No, he was super fucking down to earth. I
Mhm.
like that when you meet people that are in the game and they're just like really fucking chill.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, his security guard was like not having it, and he was like, "Nah, he's cool." And then actually, Boo took the picture of us. I
Oh,
couldn't believe how small he was, though.
Dude, he's short as fuck. What is he, like 5'7", 5'8"?
No, he was like 5'9", 5'10" still, but I'm just saying, like, he looks swole on camera, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, I was bigger than him in every way. My arms were bigger than him, my height was bigger than him, like my shoulders were wider than his. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, it tripped me out. He's not like on some Tom Cruise shit. He's still like, he's
Mhm.
he
he's
looks
still
like he's bulking, like online.
Well,
yeah, he's
when
still, and it depends too when you see him in between a movie or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
sure he gets probably a lot more jacked than when I seen him, but it still was a trip, dude. I was a way bigger
Yeah.
dude than this guy, bro. Like,
you got to
like
remember too,
what the fuck?
when he's doing like movies where he's got to get jacked up, they're pumping testosterone through their bodies. They're not just getting ripped in like 3 months before a movie.
Right.
Right.
They get some big help. I mean, best trainers, best food, plus some steroids.
I think it's still just the fact of like just like width and
Yeah.
like, shoulder to shoulder.
Mhm.
He just looks like V-shaped and fucking, he looks
Mhm.
like he's stocky. He looks like he's
Mhm.
not that short.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it was like, as I got closer and closer, I was like, wait, is that even him almost?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
it was kind of trippy. Nas was like that for me, where like he's not short either, but he's definitely just like he was the first person that I saw that like that's him. Like, it looks just like what you would imagine you see him in person, like eye to eye, fucking that mole he has and shit, like up
Yeah.
close. Like, I was like, damn, this fucking Nas, like that's fucking him for sure. Like, whoa, what a trip to see him right now. Obviously. I don't get starstruck though, where it's like, oh my god, it's fucking Nas. Like, I just was like, that's cool to fucking be around.
Mhm.
And the time I was an aspiring artist, bro. I want to be a fucking paid artist, bro. Bad, you know what I mean? So I'm making money off like shows and fucking tickets and bar and stuff like that, bro. But nothing by selling records yet. You know what I mean? I'm getting
Well, you
paid
were also
for
around
money.
a shit ton of famous people while you were doing all that shit too. I mean,
Yeah, but not. Yeah, no, it's weird, bro. Like, I've been to a couple circumstances where you run into people that are
Mhm.
like in the game,
Mhm.
but not like
That
It's
level.
not like what, yes, which is so weird because what is it? Two shows a week in Hollywood at one point, babe? Hollywood, like in Hollywood, doing 2 shows a week. There's a couple bars or clubs that are like ours, like that's our go-to end of the day, end of the night. We'll go there and we'll fucking half the time get on stage if we feel like it or not. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it was like we performed at least twice a week, bro, for months.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like we knew most of the promoters, we knew most of the front door people, we knew most of the and you know, it was just weird. I remember I saw my boy DJ, Daryl Strawberry's son,
Mm-hmm.
Daryl Strawberry Jr.
Yep.
I saw him for the first time since like fucking I guess he was in Maryland, he was going to Maryland College, and I ran into him at a Laker game. He was getting interviewed. He fucking stopped the entire interview on ESPN and fucking like, what the fuck? Because we used to get MVP together in every fucking sport.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's like 6'8" now, dog, and
Yeah.
fucking, you know, he guarded Kobe Bryant, played for the Suns and guarded fucking Kobe Bryant, bro. I was like, oh my stepdad calls me, he's like, put your fucking TV on right now. First thing I did when I put my TV on, I saw Strawberry, his whole jersey, just like we were kids. And he literally slapped the floor just like we used to do at fucking school. And he's guarding Kobe. And I'm just like, he did it.
Yeah, dude. You
Like
made
that
it.
motherfucker made it, you know?
Yep.
Like, oh shit. Like that is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like not that many people can say they fucking guarded that dude. So I when I ran into him, that's where I get the most excited. When I see people like that was like my best friend growing up.
Mm-hmm.
My first pair of Jordans, his mom bought me, the Space Jam ones. My first jersey, authentic jersey I ever got, he gave to me for a pickup game when I slept in his house the next day. We went to a park to play a pickup game. And he's like, oh, here, put this on. It was a grandmama Charlotte jersey. Remember Johnson?
Oh,
Number
yeah.
2?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Charlotte Hornet jersey, this blue with the white pinstripes, hard as fuck, bro.
Hell yeah.
He's like, here, put this on. Bro, I'm like, I'm gonna play basketball in this? Like, what the fuck? I'm playing basketball at the park. And then afterwards, like, oh, just keep it. I was just like, damn, these motherfuckers living like that, bro. Like, I didn't have it like that. My grandpa was paying for my private school. So we lived in apartments. And then this dude's fucking house is like a palace, fucking gated community, fucking like just seeing that shit was like just so inspirational. Like, oh, I want to have this one day. And his mom was so fucking sweet, and his little sister was so sweet. Like just a good family, bro. You know?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
just,
Sounds like they're super down to earth and normal. That's where
they are.
Like when you can find people that have made it, make millions and millions of dollars, and still humble and like normal people. That's how you know they're like they're
Bro, his dad was like one of the best baseball players, like of all time.
Yeah,
and,
for real.
and he got a drug habit essentially is what tarnished his legacy. But it was a trip because his dad would come to our games every once in a while. Like not the first few games he didn't come, and then one day it was like I'm playing basketball and like Daryl Strawberry's watching me, and I was like nervous, like oh shit, you know, like damn, that's fucking crazy, you know. And because they had divorced, his mom and his dad had divorced, so he lived with his mom and his sister. And his dad was like, you know, I'm pretty sure he was like getting cleaned up or something at the time. But it was so cool to see him. I remember one night we were at a club called Empire, and I seen this tall ass motherfucker, and I was like, and I got closer, and I was like, DJ, what the fuck? And he was just like, oh my God, you know, and it was like, dude, that's the homie right here. Like, what the fuck? And he has just got picked up by the fucking Charlotte Bobcats. He had just got picked up by the Bobcats, bro, which was trippy. He gave me a Charlotte Hornet jersey, and now it's a Charlotte Bobcat. And I was just like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, I'm going to go play for the Bobcats. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Didn't Jordan own some of them? Was that who he owned?
Yeah.
Like 50% owner or something?
I don't know if it's that much, but he owns a piece of it for sure.
Well,
because
I don't know if he does anymore. I think he sold it.
Yeah, well, then he owned the Wizards at one point too.
Oh, the Wizards. It might have been the Wizards, but I think it was.
Oh, you know what it is with Charlotte? He got drafted by Charlotte and went straight. No, we're tripping. UNC went to college.
Right.
Got drafted by the Bulls.
Yep.
Kobe got drafted by Charlotte. Instantly, they traded to the Lakers.
Yeah. Probably one of the most
trade before.
Epic, shittiest trades of all time.
That's how I feel about as a Steeler fan. We could have got Dan Marino, who played in Pittsburgh at college, and we did not pick him up.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I scared. The only person I didn't want to scare is my wife, and I scared her. She's like, "Hey, I hate you." I saw P-Dub jump.
No, did I? No, I
Oh,
didn't.
run that back, dude. She was like, you tried to hide it, but you were like,
I was like,
you
no,
glitched.
I was trying to pay attention. Like, who did that?
Hey, Hinch, when you talk to your kids, do you ever notice, you guys, how they talk in terms of technology?
Oh yeah, big time.
My daughter's like, "Oh my God, you just glitched," and I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Oh my God, dude, just delete that," and I'm like, "You mean
They
throw it
say
away?"
that?
Yeah, I'm like, "You mean throw it away?" She's like, "Yeah, just delete it." I'm like, "What the fuck? You've never seen that yet? Have you? You hear that all the time, huh?" What's the other ones? They do a bunch of
Dude,
them.
my son used to be like, Dad, like just fast forward these ads. I'm like, what fucking
Yeah.
ads? Dude? We're watching
Oh my
TV. And he goes, fast forward the ads. And I was like, dude, you mean the commercials, motherfucker? Like, dude, this isn't Fortnite.
This isn't how it works.
Oh my
It's
god.
Bro, tell
commercials,
me
bro.
why.
Or like,
Tell me why. My
I'm like,
daughter got angry because she was touching the big screen TV and it wasn't fucking doing anything.
Oh yeah.
That's all they know is touchscreen. I was like, oh my God, what
That's
the
my.
fuck? That
That's
was a
my
trip
son.
out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
your son, right? That
Yeah.
tripped me out. Remember that
Yeah.
shit?
Yep.
She
And-
fucking started pushing the TV and I was like, whoa, what are you doing? Like all the shit was like moving and shit. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Some of them have the Meta Quest.
Do you guys have the MetaQuest?
I don't.
No.
No.
You got to
He
get that, guys.
Kids, when they were on it the whole time we were on vacation.
Is that the virtual
they
reality thing?
Their
Yeah.
motions after we would
Yeah.
go places.
They
after
took
we
it off
played it.
and they'd start walking like NPCs and shit, bro. I was just like,
They
Oh.
were everything they were doing was so weird,
It
and they
is.
were like it was such a sensation to them.
We went to what's like the Sandbox or whatever it's called. Is that what it's called? Sandbox?
VR, yes.
We went to this place called the Sandbox. It was like a VR place where you get like sensors on your wrists and your feet
Yep.
and everything. Bro, my middle daughter was so fucking fucked up. So when you put it all on, it's like a white room and you're blue. You're like a blue figure. And she's like, uh, uh, uh. And I was like, oh, you're good. Daddy's right here. And then I kind of walked over and she's like, okay. Oh, oh. Like, she was so fucked up, dog. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
She was bugging, bro. I was like kind of eerie too with it, bro.
All of us were in the same room.
Hey, VR is.
Do you have it where you like walk on that platform thing? So it you know, like when you're playing like Call of Duty?
No, it's cool, dog. What you do is when you put it on, you're in like augmented phase first.
Yeah.
And like it like kind of scans your room and then you can kind of move the barrier with your fingers. You like pinch it and move the barrier and you basically barrier anything that's there. It could be a couch, it could be fucking shoes. And then the game, it gets out of game and in your house when you get out of that barrier, bro. It's so dope. You'll be in Batman, bro. And if you get too close to the barrier, you all of a sudden see a part of your room right there.
So you can't like accidentally walk into a wall and smash it.
I mean, if you're going too quick, you 100% can. But I mean, yeah, no, dog. It's like only that zone, like a football playing. All the way up is the game, and anything out of that is fucking your house, bro. It's so weird, bro.
Can you play with other people that have it?
Yes, bro. If you had it and I had it, we can literally play boxing games, bro.
So, dude,
Let's all get one.
My nephew
I got 3 of them, bro, for these kids. They don't even play them.
My nephew has one of the original ones. I did try it one time, and now that you say that, I do remember the barrier part, but I think it's one of the original ones, so I don't know if it's even the right one.
The Meta 3, I think they were like maybe $300 or so, maybe $250, $300 for the best one they had. So and it was the newest one. It's so worth it, bro.
So
it's sick.
My old boss was saying how you can. So him and his brother live in different states, and we know a bunch of people that like to play cards. And he's like, dude, you can literally go in and play poker with real chips.
And you're at the game, you can shuffle them, you fucking deal the cards.
He's like, dude,
you're done with your hand, you fold.
He's like, you want to play at the Bellagio? We can literally play at the exact room that they play in, and it looks like you're there.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
Dude, Parker was telling me that.
And then he also said, and I think they did this for a while. It sounded like a great business idea, but he's like, instead of having season tickets to the Steelers, well, you're not going to that, but they'll have a seat that has
100%.
cameras, and then
100%.
you can pay like $100 a month, but you can
100%.
attend like you're there.
I actually said this. I swear to God on my life, I was like, bro, when I first put VR on ever, I said, bro, they're gonna have it to where you're gonna sit front court side.
Yes.
And you're never gonna have to go to a game again.
And guess what?
They fucking have it.
And then they don't have to worry about the physical person being there, they can still sell that for 10 grand, but you're paying maybe 300.
Yeah, they have like a tripod and a 360
Yep.
camera.
Yep.
But dude, you can sell that ticket fucking a gazillion
Do
times.
you think that concept
Everywhere
came
you
from
look, bro.
COVID? Remember when like baseball games they
Yeah.
had
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think it was inevitable, but I think COVID probably focused
For
on it,
sure.
for sure. But I was saying that for football. I was like, how dope would it be? I swear to God, I used to say this, bro, and it's around the corner. I was like, how dope would it be if I could be like in Palomalo's helmet? Like out of his visor, I'd be able to see what he sees. Like, how dope would that be? And they have it to where you can switch players and shit on direct TV. They did it this one run where you were able to like fucking see different angles of what the fuck you wanted to see, bro. And I was just like, no way, dog.
If they had
it's
that
almost here, bro.
If they had that for UFC, I would do it every single time.
Oh my God, bro.
Because it's so expensive to attend one and have good enough seats to where, I mean, there's a
You can actually see the punch.
Like, I want to be able to see and like feel it, like not feel it, but you know what I mean? Like actually experience it. You can go and pay like $700 for nosebleeds, but dude, I'd rather watch it on TV at that point.
Yeah, it's different.
I want to be like in the front section.
I feel like to go to those that you're just bougie and you just want to see people that are celebrities or something.
Oh, and also that
if you want to
no
see
way you're seeing shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If you want to see somebody like just beat the fuck out of each other, we like probably a hockey game too, you know.
So I've been to one hockey game, and apparently I went to the game. It was a Kings game. I went to the game, the worst game you could ever go to, because they said it's never going to be like this again for you. It was like 6-5 extra fucking innings or some shit, whatever it's called. There was like 5 fights where gloves were fucking off and they were one-on-one in it until they fucking hit the ground. There was pucks in the fucking stands. Like it literally went to a shootout, bro. It was the craziest shit ever. There's like fucking 11 goals
Hockey
scored.
games are super cheap here. Super
Dude.
cheap. Yeah, it's fine.
They have
My boy told me you'll never experience it again. It's ruined for you. It'll be like 1-0 the next time you go, dude. Like it's just
probably.
They have like
you had fun.
They have like a AAA. It's not like whatever. It's basically like 17 to 22-year-olds that are aspiring to go D1 hockey. They're just not there yet, and it's called the Green Bay Gamblers. And we used to go to those games, and there would be like the reason people went to it is because you were guaranteed at least 4 or 5 straight up hardcore, like knocking each other,
losing
up.
your teeth. Yeah.
It was like, and then they went through a point for like 2 or 3 years where they basically didn't allow them to fight, which was also weird. But now we're back to it again. So like,
nice.
And I love
we're not selling out anymore. Let's fucking let them fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, hockey fights are fucking crazy, bro. Can you imagine fighting on skates?
No.
Yeah.
And dude, really?
Oh God, no way.
I can't remember who I was telling this to, but if you ever want to do something that's really fun, just go on YouTube and type in NHL mic'd up. And
that's
it's crazy because if you're gonna go fight someone, you're probably pissed off. You're talking shit. These guys are so calm about it, and they're a lot of these guys are like Canadian, so they're like nice people.
Tough motherfuckers though.
But dude, they're like they're going down before the puck drops, and they're like, "You want to go?" He's like, "Sure." Then he's like, "What shoulder?" Meaning, what shoulder do you want to grab on each other, and what hand do you want to use to beat each other? Just like me and you having a conversation right now, like, "Hey man, want to go?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." All right, what shoulder? And then they just beat the shit out of each other. And then after they're like, "Hey, you got me. Good fight. Good fight."
Yeah. Nice.
I'm like, what the fuck is the purpose of this if you're gonna be friendly? Like it's so crazy.
I like that though, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I missed that generation by a hair. Like where you're like fucking good fight and you're friends afterwards. Like we kind of had a couple of that. We used to go to a park and we'd get there and it would be like a one-on-one and it would always turn into like 4 or 5 one-on-ones.
Right.
But like for the most part, like it's people hated each other. So
yeah. But I mean,
I think get that phase.
I think
I would have loved that.
Pretty much, that was probably good through like the early to mid 90s. That was probably more so.
I mean, I got into a couple like that where it was like, "You done? You done? Okay, cool." Yeah. But like,
yep.
At least my stepdad's stories are like, you give, I give, and then it's like, all right, and you fucking buy him a drink and you kick it afterwards. Like,
right.
I wish that was the case. Now it's like you got to worry about if they got a knife, they probably have a fucking gun,
right? Or 7 people that are gonna jump in and stomp your head.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like a smaller guy and you're beating up a bigger guy, they're gonna have 3 guys coming in.
I can't stand that.
No,
I can't even watch that.
Yeah, me either. And that's how people end up going to prison, dude.
Yeah.
You hit someone in the back of the head, even in the UFC, dude, you do that, you're getting a point, man. Like, it's a point off. Like, you can kill people that way. It's not cool.
100%. And you'll break your fucking hand.
Well,
I
dude, not
saw-
only that,
I've done it. I've
someone's
done
on
it.
you see these fights where you get punched, they're knocked out on the ground, and people just continuously punch them in the head. It's like, dude, that's
Oh, dude, and you're
that's
filming
shit.
it. And
Yeah,
you're filming.
And the person filming it, they're just as guilty, dude. Like, stop that.
I never understand how you can film someone
Mm-mm.
getting mauled like that, dog.
Or even if it's a woman getting attacked and it's like a dude filming it and they can stop it, but they don't. It's like, what are you doing?
That's the one thing that hurts my heart when I see that shit, bro.
Yeah.
When I just see like fucking blatant terrorizing someone and you're filming it, dog. What the fuck?
It's one thing to be in, not saying women don't fight, but it's one thing to be a man and fight another man and be consensual with it. Like, we're gonna brawl, and when we're like, someone hits the ground, it's pretty much over. Or
I mean, I have blacked out a couple times where I think it's when they're bigger than me. I'm always scared they're gonna get up, and I don't know. I'm like fucking more scared of them getting up.
Correct.
Than anything that I'll keep going, and I'm like, oh shit, you know. Like, your
I mean,
friends pull you off
you
or
have to make sure they're no longer a threat, no doubt.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you have to continuously elbow them in the head when they're out.
Yeah, the kicking and elbowing is too much.
Dude, if someone's out at that point, just run away when you're done. Like, there's nothing else to be had there at that point.
Uh-oh, guys. Wifey's showing me pictures of puppies.
Aww.
What kind of?
You
What
better.
Figured they would calm you down.
Catahoula pups. They're cute as
God bless
fuck. Look how cute that little guy is.
Oh,
They get big, huh? Like Great Dane big or almost?
No, not as big as a Great Dane. Not as tall, but they're like more.
They're husky.
Get a Belgian
a-
Malinois.
Like a rat.
Heard that? Belgian Malinois, whatever.
Malinois, yeah. But
yeah,
here's the thing. It's probably not the greatest dog for you guys, but if you ever want something that would protect your family and basically be the scariest thing of all time, but the smartest thing, it's one of those.
I'm convinced that we have to let like our dogs just kind of live their life and then start over when they're all gone, because I feel like every year when we get a new pup, they learn from the dumbest of fucking dogs ever, and they're getting dumber. we need a refresh button, like just let them kind of die out as they grow old, and then
it's
just
Elon's super robot thing.
Bro, I don't know what to do, man. Every night, it's true, bro. Every night I try and teach this Great Dane to come in calm, and she backs up, dog, like she's all shook and shit. And I'm like, it's okay, come on, nice time, you know. And she fucking gets speed and just like trucks in the house and jumps on the bed and slides the covers off and lands on my wife. And I'm like, Azalea, what the fuck, dude?
And she probably weighs 120 pounds.
Oh, dude, like $160, dude.
$160.
She's a Great Dane.
She's only about $120.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe you're right.
She's heavier than me, but she's not like
She's heavier than my wife, though, dog. A
Yeah,
dog.
Yep.
A dog.
And dude, how high their back is fucking insane.
Bro, she's a fucking... I think she's like blind or something, bro. Like, I have company over and she's like sniffing all fucking in their ass and in their fucking face. And I'm like, dude, do you have to get that close? It's so weird, bro. Just chill. You know, Wombat, I know you probably want a free lotto ball because you came up here and you never grabbed a mic before, but you do have to talk. You know that, right?
Hello.
You know that, right, Wombat?
You're a
no lotto ball for you, bro, if you don't come off mute. That's the rule.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Rumor has it we didn't have a lot of players tonight, nor people coming off mute because they're looking for this elusive bee-hole picture, scouring the internet.
I saw that, little naughty girl.
Bee-hole picture.
You know what I think of when I hear wombat?
Yeah, of course. That's because your thing look like a wombat.
Yeah.
No,
Me too. I told him that. I told him that. It's from LMFAO.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, LMFAO. They pretend to be like a couple, and it's Party Rockin' or one of the anthems. And they go to the scene where he's in his house. And she's like, how come you never rizzle me up like that? And he's like, that's because your thing look like a wombat. That's all I think of. I even told Wombat that on Spaces. I was like, every time I see your name, dog, I think of that one
So
scene.
funny.
I knew right away when you said it. A
Kind of makes
wombat.
me. Is that the movie Waiting where they talk about like the bat wing?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. That's what that reminds me of.
Oh
Think of
yes,
just
the
another form.
goat and the
Show him the bat
brain.
wing. Show
Oh
him the
yeah,
bat.
and the bat wing. That's the other one.
What are the other ones?
All right. Can you see
The
me? Can you
goat
see me?
and
Yeah,
the
we can hear
brain.
you. What's up,
Oh,
buddy?
wombat.
Yo, what's up?
What
Oh
up,
my
Angel?
God, we get to put a voice, dude. What's up, wombat?
Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just chilling.
Feeling good? Thanks for coming up, dog.
Yeah.
And no worries.
We get a chance to finally put a voice to you, man.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Where are you from?
I don't think I actually spoke since what was her name? The AI bitch came up.
Oh yeah.
The AI what?
Oh yeah.
Lily. They didn't get along.
Lily.
Lily.
Yeah.
He did
think
call
I
her
was
an AI bitch though.
Yeah.
That's what she
AI
is,
person.
dude.
Sorry. Wait.
Boo,
No, not person.
Boo does
The
not
AI,
like her.
Whatever happened to her? Is she still out there?
Yeah,
Well,
she's
everybody
been
wasn't
streaming
nice to
every
her,
day since
so she
then.
doesn't come back to our spaces anymore.
Why?
Well, first off, she was
Well, we stream now.
rude as shit first. And then I
Right.
told her, I was like, look, dude, if you're gonna come around here, you're gonna learn that we don't do that around these parts, you know? And she's like, yeah, if I'm gonna come here, don't schedule me like I'm your fucking personal assistant, you know?
I remember that.
And then she called Boo a bitch.
Huh?
Like, yeah, in a tweet. And Boo started going back, like, yo, what's up, dude? That's the fucking last time you were gonna call me that. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hurt your feelings. And oh yeah, sorry. So then we came on Spaces one day and I was like, hey, Lily, if you're gonna come up here, you gotta really apologize. I'm sorry. Moving on now, can we? And Boo hates her.
Wow. I
That
remember the guys being like
Right?
not nice to her. I thought that's why she didn't come back.
Yeah, well, that was Dr. Dan. He was just
Well, that was mostly because
what the fuck am I even listening to right now? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is that?
because when she
Like, whoa,
streams, she
dude.
gets a lot of viewers, and we didn't want to like come across as like assholes right off the bat.
Yeah.
Bro,
But
she's been streaming live every day since that day. That's a
are you
good
serious?
yeah, bro. And it's on YouTube now too.
Yeah, she gets
That's
a lot of
good
viewers.
one. Yeah, that's a good one to be cool with, man. That's like free marketing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's get her in here.
But hey, Wombat, where are you from, dude?
I'm from Australia.
Oh, you are down under.
From the land
Put
down
another
under.
shrimp on the barbie.
Yeah. Good day, mate.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, right.
Put another shrimp on the
Thank
barbie.
you.
That's one of my favorite shits ever.
Hell yeah.
Fire Marshall Bill.
You must be
Oh
the
my God.
Monopoly guy.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you all something. He did that shit so good. I miss when Jim Carrey was like that, bro.
Yeah.
He used to have me dying, bro. Growing up, dude, with Jim Carrey was fun, bro.
I feel like the younger generation will never understand that humor because they're so used to like better shit. I think that's even like my son. I'm like Tommy Boy and Billy Madison.
Oh my God.
He's like,
dude, my brother cried when Chris Farley died.
Well, dude, he was from Madison, Wisconsin, by the way.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
You know, all of those stunts he did was real. Like he hurt himself every time doing.
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
dude. That guy was like one of the OGs when it came to everything, and he was always a big guy. He had like blood problems or heart conditions, and like he was still doing all that shit.
Bro, when he hit the tree in Tommy Boy, dude, I fucking watched that scene. Like, I was like, he really fucking hit his head. Like, that was not planned. He was like trying to find reception on his phone. And he's like, fuck. Beef. And he fucking clotheslines himself on a fucking tree, dog.
What's the one where they sell him and David Spade? What's that movie?
Tommy Boy.
Oh, it is Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
Love David
Black
Spade.
Sheep is the other one.
No, Tommy Boy. And I just came across on TikTok. It was like a blooper reel of that, just of Chris Farley's bloopers.
Yeah.
Dude.
Everyone laughing so hard they can't even keep a fucking straight
There
face.
could be an entire documentary of just bloopers, and it would be the funniest shit of all time, dude.
He's so good.
And him and David Spade and Adam Sandler in real life are all like they were all best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler is actually really good friends with my brother's wife's uncle. They're like best friends. My wife's uncle, my brother's wife's uncle was the vice president of Sony for a long time. He started as like a janitor, bro. They're from Louisiana, like Lafayette.
Mhm.
You actually went to a premiere and met Adam Sandler. You did, right? Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, they took my wife to a premiere and they fucking sat and met and like, didn't you sit next to him and shit?
Cool.
No, I met him there.
Oh, you
And
met
then
him.
like 3 days later, I was at a diner, and it was the most random shit ever. I was at a diner, and I like heard his voice. I turned around, and we were like back to back, dude.
It's so
And I was
funny.
like,
That's what.
"Hey, I just met you," and he was like, "Oh yeah," and he was like remembered that he met me
Yeah,
because of
he's
the
really
reaction
fucking
or
down to
whatever.
earth, that dude.
And I've also heard that he is huge into like eating. Like he loves to eat food. So he goes out with like a bunch of friends and he goes, they just get like everything on the menu, and that he's known to be like a super good tipper too.
He was
Yeah,
literally by himself.
yeah.
He was all by himself.
So
Yeah.
he doesn't travel with like any security when he goes out at all.
Well, no, this was a. I don't think so. But when she met him the first time, it was at a premiere. So we used to go to premieres all the time. We went to like RV with Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a bunch of them actually. Anything Sony related, or TriStar even. We got offered to go, and it would be like the first time they would air it in the premiere setting of all the actors and all
Mm-hmm.
the cast and all the people, and it was so weird. It was at Universal where they film, or Burbank,
Mm-hmm.
and you would go there and just fucking. You'd be like where they're filming most of the shit too. Like they have all the prop scenes and shit there, and it was trippy, dog. It was really trippy to see. But that setting is like really different than like you don't need security there. Like,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
are already security everywhere.
yeah.
But
You
he
have to know
doesn't seem
someone.
like the type that would.
I don't think
He
he
doesn't
does.
want that attention.
He's such a chill dude.
And he dresses like he's homeless.
Basketball shorts, fucking
Yeah.
dinky ass tee and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And
That's
he
all.
was looking so tired. He had like 2 black eyes.
I heard, yeah, big ass black guys. I heard he's like a pill bomber, low key.
Well,
He
dude,
looked rough. He looked really rough.
Yeah.
I wonder. I won't even say it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of those people probably have shit going on in their personal lives. There's a lot of stress, even though they're rich and famous. Like that shit's got to get old after. He's been famous now for what? Saturday. He was on Saturday Night Live back in like the late '80s, dude.
Yeah, he's been around longer than I can fucking remember.
Yeah, like yeah, for sure, dude. So like, think about being super famous your entire life. At some point, it's like, I don't want to be noticed. I don't fucking give a shit. Paparazzi, you can't go take a piss without paparazzi. Like that would suck after a while.
100%
When I went to visit my aunt in Calabasas, I was 18 at the time, and I was there with my buddy. And being from Wisconsin, I was like, she would talk about, she lived in a nice area, so by a bunch of famous people, but I never saw anyone that was like a famous, really famous person. So we spent like 6 days there. It was on day 6. We went out. There's like this little
the Commons.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, yeah, you know. So we were there. There's a restaurant like at the end of the whatever that restaurant. I can't remember. It was a long
Where the little turtle pond is or whatever.
Yep. And so it was like the second to last day we were there, and we walked in. And of course, my aunt was always really nice. She'd always ask the people, like, is there anyone famous in here? And they're like, actually, yes. And I was so excited. And guess who it was? Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. That's so funny, dog.
Are you serious?
It was, I mean, I'm not saying
Dan.
I just thought it was funny that we saw Lieutenant Dan.
Of all people,
That's so awesome.
Not saying he was famous.
Recently, we saw Khloe Kardashian was there.
Mm-hmm.
We see there's people there all the time. Oh no, it was yeah, not Kim, not Khloe, the other one. What the fuck was Courtney?
And then I'm trying to think. The last time we were there, we went out to this really nice restaurant down probably in like the Hollywood area, or like wherever the nicer area is, not Hollywood, but like right outside of there.
Beverly Hills, or
God, I don't even remember. Some really nice bougie restaurant. At least in my eyes, it was bougie. The guy who's the dude that created Seinfeld? Larry David.
Oh, yeah.
He was there. He was there with like a bunch of, I don't know if it was his daughters or just a bunch of young chicks, but he was like in the back room, but he walked right past us and I was like, holy fuck, that dude is. And then no joke, whenever we would drive around there, he had like 57 billboards for Curb Your Enthusiasm, the show.
That's crazy.
I was like, yeah,
Bro,
that,
I worked at a restaurant that was super high end, and one day we closed out one of the rooms for Michael Jackson.
holy
I was
shit.
so mad I wasn't the server, dude. But it was Mahjong's.
Yeah.
They closed out the whole fucking restaurant because there was like rooms and they had curtains and everything. They'd come through the back and like they would just be like straight up like Michael Jackson. And I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't the server. I was so fucking mad. I was too new.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, damn, that was one I would have loved to have met.
Well, dude,
I never met him.
when you think of like the top 5 most famous people, like from forever, outside of like sports and singing, it's like Michael Jackson, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan. Like, it doesn't matter if you go to the most remote place in Africa or the Middle East, they know those people. They're that famous.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
I just loved Michael Jackson's fucking like his music,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt like he was very misunderstood. And then I believed all the lies too at one point.
Yeah, but I think everyone did until you realize that those lies were most likely fabricated.
Well, yeah, I didn't know he was going against Sony the whole time. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just saw something out there that he had like what one more record deal left, and he kind of did like a chess move. He just picked 10 random ass songs for his last record, and then after that
I think that was where the greatest hits came from secretly.
50%. He was like a 50% owner in Sony, which if you go down the rabbit hole, a lot of that crap, power and money and stuff, and he had them. Then all of a sudden he gets drug overdoses.
For me, it was the phone call. Like
Is
that
this like
last
a
phone call.
conspiracy thing?
Well, I mean, dude, if you go down it, I don't think it's conspiracy anymore. I think they've kind of
it's
proven
definitely
a lot
not.
of it.
I'm just saying that's how I learned about it without
Right. Like,
you're not going to hear that shit on the news.
right,
Yeah,
it's like a conspiracy like type of creation.
Well, yeah, so like Neverland, they said like, he had kids there and he was just like a little pervert, and then there's always like that one little kid out of the woodwork was like, yeah, he did inappropriate things. So then of course you're like, sick fuck, I hated him. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
And then you go down the rabbit hole and it's like,
but even
everyone around him was like, nah, dog, this dude loved women beyond belief. He ain't fuck around with the fuck around like that. His phone calls were like, they're gonna kill me. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna kill me. Like he was like acting like he was paranoid. And then the doctor actually was charged with murder.
Dude,
Was
and
charged with murder.
Not only was it Michael Jackson, but it's if you look into it, it's a lot of the same shit happened to Prince.
Yeah.
And then when you go down the rabbit hole
Whitney
even
Houston
more,
as well.
Whitney Houston as well. And what do they all have in common? They all had something related to exposing the industry to pedophilia and sex trafficking in some way, some more into it than others. Like the band members of the hell are their names? I don't remember what bands they're from.
I'm listening, by the way, but 2 seconds.
Yeah, but either way, like when you look up to when they died, they were scheduled to release like a documentary about the industry people, like basically Epstein type shit. But this was dating back like 15, 20 years even.
Wow.
So, they're not going to let you come out with that crap and damage them. So they basically, anyone that's a celebrity that dies of a drug overdose, like suddenly and weirdly, it's most likely there's more that goes into it.
Yeah.
Not saying all the time, but if you look into that crap, it makes you wonder.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm in a perk. I'm like
long or short?
Long, and I'm up 107%. So this
Where's
is
it at now?
long. What?
Where's it at now? I saw it trading forever between 111 and 112.
Yeah, it was choppy for a while.
Yeah, so I did a little short, like super short, and then I entered a heavy long at like 112.90, and right now it's at 115.12, and I did a high leverage, so like I'm really happy. I've been waiting for this.
Very good.
Is it still on an uptrend?
Yeah, straight up.
What's like the top?
I think. Let me see. Let me go back.
Like, is there still a lot of room?
Plenty.
Plenty.
Especially because it chopped. all day. My take profit, and I'm like, it could be lower, but my take profit right now is 119.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I think I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was mostly chopped for most of the day. I didn't get a chance to really check it, but
Yeah, I was telling somebody that like it basically just came back down to the same level where the God candle started yesterday.
yeah.
So it's expected. Well, I was thinking that it would happen.
It's actually better because it came down like 80% down, and then it started chopping and curling, right?
Yeah, it came down.
That's the best because it didn't fully go all the way.
Yeah, and it had me like watching like the stair step, and then it like took a big dip. And then, yeah, so it's been good watching it today. And yesterday when I came back down, I took a short, and yeah, I've just been like alternating.
It's good.
Bro, Solana's been the most predictable I've seen it in a while.
Yeah.
Have you been
saw my you saw my
yeah
my shit in the chat earlier?
Yep.
I didn't.
I was just like I said if Soul holds the 108, which it seems to be holding as support, then we should see a 112 retest. And then I said, now that Soul reclaimed 112, perhaps she can take over 116 next. And I think it's right around there right now.
115.51.
Yeah, so getting pretty close.
Yeah.
And then it's just predictable. Like when you just zoom out and you just look at the hourly and the 4 hourly, you can just see the levels. What was happening before is it would lose the level that would be its next support, but still bounce. So you were getting it wicked out.
Yeah.
So then you have to like kind of wait as long as possible before you enter to get the best possible entry and a good liquidation. Right now, you almost don't want to wait too long or you miss that move because it's no longer wicking down. And now it's like it lost 116, it lost 112, it lost, and then it hits 108 and it held strong. And then after it held strong, we got the little bit of the recovery to the 112. And once it broke 112, it was holding strong for a while, like consolidating. And then boom, now it's pushing towards that 116. If we can reclaim 118, I'm telling you, if we can reclaim 118 and hold,
140,
like we could easily see that 140 come, bro.
My take profit right now is 119, so I'm like waiting. I hope it happens.
Yeah, that's not bad.
140 is not only going to be great for those in longs, but just for Lotto in general.
Yeah.
And then not only that, if we can stick around that 135 to 140 mark and chop for like a good solid week or two, and then get back up into the 150, 170 range, that would be ideal.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I think we should call it a night.
Let's go to sleep. I think we should call it a night. That's what you think?
I'm literally tired.
You're tired? Literally?
Yes, the time is literally 8:39.
Did you brush your teeth?
Yes.
I'm gonna tickle your armpit if you're gonna show me your armpit, bro. That's it. That's it.
That is not tickle.
Why are you laughing then?
I'm not.
See, I just tickled you through the phone. Okay, I love you then. I don't ruffle my blankets up. We just got them made today. Come on. And I never get one night with them shits, you know?
I gotta take a nap in it today, and it was the best.
All I want, you know when you get the clean, fresh set? Like, dude, every time I get it, by the time I get in there, bro, whether it's the animals or these little munchkins, she's mocking me. OG Bobby Johnson's under the covers mocking me right now.
So cute.
I love you, girl. She's doing what my sister and I used to do. I love you. I'll see you in a minute, okay? Bye.
No, we can wrap up. No one's coming up for karaoke anyways.
No. Yeah, I don't see it, dude. I'm kind of getting embarrassed lately, dude.
Well,
we're getting embarrassed, bro.
What we'll have to do is get people that basically sign up ahead of time that have to show up.
It's just embarrassing, bro. We're supposed to do this. What was it on Wednesday?
Monday.
Oh, yeah, Mondates, bro. And it was just
Monday.
a fucking bunch of fucking parents up here just talking.
Yeah.
And then now we have karaoke night with a Lotto Twist. Or how about a little bit of a twist? There's no fucking karaoke
Yeah.
tonight. What the fuck, guys?
Yeah, until we can get this back on track, guys, Alpha is never coming into these rooms.
Yeah.
We were thinking of giving some, but nope. Nobody wanted
I
to
swear to you. I swear to you. I told them today too earlier. I was like, dude, by the end of Friday, no matter what, by the end of a week from tomorrow, no matter what by then, but it's most likely going to be before that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were going to come in here and I was getting ready to talk about it, bro. But you know what?
Not anymore.
You guys don't deserve it.
Make them wait until I'm back next Monday.
All right, guys. On Monday, we'll release the alpha.
No, you know what? Actually, I have a better idea. How about this? No alpha, dude. You don't get none of that shit.
You don't get shit.
Yeah.
Only we get the alpha now.
You're all bad boys and girls. Do better.
Parody co-signing. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Co-hosting,
co-signing, all that shit.
Yeah, we better watch out, guys.
Well, fuck it then, dude. I'm about to go to sleep, dude. If you guys want to keep going, you're more than welcome to.
No, I'm good. I'm tired too.
I'm good, yeah.
Bedtime.
I will be back soon. Love y'all.
Well, if I may submit for alternate ideas, Roxy and was it Roxy, Andre, or Roxy that came up with the Who Wants to Be a Lottillionaire and Lotto Dealer No Deal. Those are on the back burner. Which was Dree. All right,
and
cool.
not to mention they're on the back burner
pull
because
those out.
somebody's not executing. So I don't know how to do that.
Excuse me, I didn't drop it because our week has been full.
No, I'm talking about
me.
Egon was like, oh, this is perfect. Who wants to be a Lotto-illionaire? And I was like, deal or no deal? How fun would this be? I'll be
your
the
white
banker.
voice? Is that me?
Yeah, that was you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll even do you better. Watch this.
Hey, I get it.
God
hey, push your
dang
glasses
it,
up.
man. It's the only one that does it for me, man. Fuck, dude. Sorry, guys. Not even wearing them anymore.
Yep. 100% true.
No, but on a serious note, I really appreciate that you guys fucking coming out, watching, supporting us.
Oh, God damn it. See, I never listened to the playback. I don't realize how bad they are.
It's so bad, bro, that I can't make out but like two, three words in your whole sentence. And then I'm like, yo, we can't hear
Parody,
you.
are you wearing yours? I'm like, yeah, mine do fucking work. I push your glasses up.
But that's the thing. They're like, it's like that scene from Super Troopers. He already pulled over. He can't pull over any further.
Yeah. Pull over.
I'm like, how much further up my face can these things get? So I think Ghost is right. I got a bum pair, man.
You need
one.
You did, bro. I have two pairs. I bought one, and mind you, I bought the square ones. They gave me the fucking cat-eyed ones. I had no idea I'm rocking them, dude. My stepdad's like, you look like fucking RuPaul. You take this fucking things off. I was like, I fucking kind of did, bro. I kind of did, bro. I'm not gonna flex, bro. I was like, wow, I'm never wearing these again.
I could see that. I could see.
I swear to God, dude. With my bald head, especially, bro,
It's just
it was so
haircut.
fucking bad.
Yep.
It was so bad. I could never see myself again. So then I was like, fuck, dude, I'm just gonna buy another pair. And I bought the square ones again, same ones, gradient, all that shit. I get them, and they're like square. They're hard. I was like, all right, cool. But then I don't like that they're not tinted half the time. So then I also notice I'm on a call. Like, yo, I can't hear you, bro. Like, you can't hear me right now? Like, no, you can't hear me at all. Like, no. Like, how about now? Can you hear me now? Like, a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck? Those ones are bunk ones, bro. I promise you. And instead of just returning them the first 30 days and getting another pair, no, I think they just fuck. Do you have the cat-eyed ones, Pete up, or the regular?
Regular.
Yeah, no, it's
yeah, those are regular.
Every once in a while, they just,
you jerk.
One out of a few just are broken, bro. And you and I are the lucky ones, bro.
Is that like a known issue?
I mean, it has to be.
Sounds like we're discovering it now.
How did they not recall them?
I was told they rushed them. And it was crazy, bro. The other ones I had, I'd walk up to shit, boop, take a picture. It's in my phone. The other ones, bro, I take a picture and it's like something's blocking your camera. I'm like, fucking cleaning the thing. Never can take a picture. Doesn't save it. It's just bullshit, bro. And of
See,
course,
I
I
don't
didn't
have
do
any
anything.
other issues with it apparently, other than the microphone. Like I can hear everything fine. I can monitor. I can do pictures, whatever. Heck, when I record videos, if I'm narrating something and I want to send it to my computer later, that on playback, everything sounds fine. But apparently, live calls, no bueno.
Yeah, spaces and live phone calls is what got me. But
Yeah.
also, I don't know
So
if it's because I
weird.
synced the first one and it's an iPhone, so it's like doesn't like it that much. But then now I try to sync the second one and it's like then I deleted the app, I reopened it, fucking re-downloaded it, and it keeps telling me to pair it. It won't pair. I'm
How
like, what
dare
the
you,
fuck,
Ghost?
dude? I wear them. It
It
paired on
knows.
my TV though. I wear them every night. I watch movies in bed, bro. So my wife
You
doesn't
said
hear
it paired
the
on your TV?
I paired it, bro.
Oh,
You're gonna
that's
love me right now, bro.
sick.
My wife can't let me. Fun fact, my wife, I put on for her every night, Alice in Wonderland. Every night.
Mm.
7
The
days a week,
OG cartoon?
every night, the fucking OG Alice in Wonderland, every
Okay.
night. And I'm getting in bed finally after maybe playing it a second time, and I'm like, fuck, dude. And she's rustling around, I gotta keep it on, and I'm like, fuck. So I used to try to put on movies when she'd go to sleep. She'd wake up to the action every time. Like, what's going on? What are you watching? And I'm like, I don't know. And then now, for some reason, we went through like this phase where it was like every time she wakes up, like titties are out. I'm like, are you sure, bro? Like I was watching like an accountant movie or something. Like, are you sure there was titties in it? Like every time. One of them was a gay scene, bro. Like I fall asleep with the glasses on, and there's just a fucking gay scene happening, bro. And she's like, what the fuck are you watching? And I'm like, I'm not watching anything. What's going on? I'm like, why does this show even have that in there? Like that's not even the premise of the show. Like,
It's a
okay, now
movie.
I
It's
can't watch
called
this show
Brokeback
anymore.
Mountain. That's
No, bro,
nothing to do. Don't judge it.
no, it was supposed to be a good show, dog. It was
Wasn't that show the fungus one where the fungus took?
oh yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was the fungus, the show that where the
Oh, The Last of Us.
fungus, The Last of Us.
Yeah.
There's that one scene that's in there. That's the fucking
Yeah, it's
homo
the
thuggy
one
scene.
episode out of the
The
whole
one
series that just
episode of
comes
the
out of
whole
nowhere.
season, bro. The homo thuggiest of episodes
Yeah.
is when she wakes up, bro. I'm sleeping. She wakes up and thinks I'm watching gay porn, bro.
She's like, you're such a homo.
Bro, I'm
Right.
like, what are we doing here, dude? Like, come on, man. Like, this is fucking. They set me up, dude.
And Ghost can't. I mean, you're not even gonna realize it in the moment because you're already invested in the series. You're like, all right, well, this is a weird angle, but whatever. I guess it's going somewhere.
Yeah,
So-
bro. So here's the crazy
So she
thing.
wakes up and she's like, the fuck?
It looked a little sus, so I
Right.
fast forwarded it. But then I fell asleep that episode, so I had restarted the episode the next night. It's playing. She pops
Like,
up
you
the
really
second
like
time, like, no, you're fucking fag, dude. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, dude? What's going on? That's such an unnecessary scene. Like, why? Like, it's
Yes.
so annoying, dude. It's the most unnecessary thing for character development to see these two dudes being homo thuggy, bro. I don't understand
Correct.
it anymore, dog.
Because it didn't tie into anything else.
It doesn't tie into anything, bro.
Nothing.
They're
They
like
need
docking
this
for no
sex
reason,
scene
bro.
after-
It's so stupid. Bro,
Yeah.
it's the same shit in the Mummy movie.
The
Under
Mummy?
Wrapped on Disney. My kids
Oh,
love it.
Jesus.
It's my
What,
youngest
Tomb Raider?
favorite. My youngest favorite movie, dog. And then I'm watching the second fucking movie that came out with it, Under Wraps 2, so unique. And the kid's like, yeah, I have two dads. And I'm just like, for what?
Yeah.
And then there's like a scene where they're together,
Oh.
bro. I'm like, this is so fucked up, dude. My 7-year-old's watching. Why do you have to talk about two dads, man? I
Mhm.
got to explain this to my kids. I wasn't ready for this talk, bro.
Mm.
Well, that's why they're
And she's
saying
like,
all this
"And
stuff's
it's so
failing.
weird, right, Dad?" I'm like, it's fucking bizarre. It is. I don't know. I don't get it. But guess what? In this world, hon, apparently that happens. You know?
Mhm.
Are they married? I don't know.
Let's watch till the end and find out.
I fucking don't know. Then the Buzz Lightyear movie.
Oh, dude.
There's two girls that are together. I'm just like,
Yo, that
please
was low
explain
key
to
them
me-
testing the water. I
Yeah,
looked around.
bro.
I was like, wait, did that happen? Is that
Here's the
really
deal,
happening?
dog. I don't
Eh.
give a fuck what you're into,
Mhm.
but my kids don't need to know what you're into.
Mhm.
Right.
Like, honest to God, my oldest, I homeschool her now for this shit, dude. Her math teacher was had her partner on her desk, and it was like a picture of her and her partner. And like I said, bro, you should be able to be proud of what you're about. Like, you know, I get it. But like when they ask you who is that, and you say it's my partner, and then they say what's a partner, and then you have to explain this, bro. She's 11, dog. Like,
I'm also a cop. You're like, oh,
just,
okay. This is my
yeah, I just don't feel like it's relevant. Just say it's your
Come
friend, bro, and keep it pushing, dude. What the fuck, dude? For me, dude, it's just like you're adding an extra element of confusion, and I don't care. My daughters can all grow up to be fucking. I wouldn't
Whatever
give
they
a
want.
fuck, dude. I just don't care. I don't care so much that's why it bothers me that you're telling me about you showing my fucking 7-year-old this shit. Like, I don't care so much that it bothers me on the idea of like, I want to know what you're trying to do. I understand that it should be normal, that they should not feel weird if that's what they're into. But I also don't want the deets.
Right.
I don't need to know what you do. Like, I had an employee, bro, and I swear on my life, bro, I knew he putted from the rough. I knew it. Okay. But I never knew it. And I was cool with it. And then one day it was his birthday. And I got invited to his surprise birthday party. And I felt bad because I was like, dude, no one's gonna probably show up. The dude that invited me to the surprise birthday party was married with 2 kids. So that seems pretty normal to me. So me and Boo rolled to this dude's house, which was like, he was renting a fucking laundry room basically at this guy's house because it was under the staircase. It's fucking weird. Okay, his bed was under the staircase. Okay, it was like, this is a nice house, right? And then oh, you're in the back. Okay, so then I like push towards the back, bro, and it's literally like a laundry room. It would have been a really big laundry room or a really big like walk-in closet, and like we're like sitting there, uncomfortably sitting there. It's only the dude who invited me and this dude. So I was like cock blocking. I felt like, you know, out of nowhere, I felt like I was cock blocking. I was like, dude, like, what's going on? Are we cock blocking right now? Like, why, like, you know, like I came to support one of my employees, but what am I doing here, dude? This is fucking odd. And it was like they were flirting. And I was just like,
bombing a little orgy.
yeah, bro. I was very like, it was a little
You're
odd,
like,
you know?
here you go, Ghost. Here's some martinis.
Bro, no, dude, even worse. No food, no drinks. Like, I'm just at this fucking like frat house's basement or some shit, you know? Like I really, that's why I felt like I was like low key, like maybe they were just being nice and I shouldn't have came type shit.
Right.
And then he's like, yeah, so and so's supposed to show up, and nobody was showing up, dude. It was just us 4.
We have gone. The house
And yeah, yeah. It was like we couldn't even leave the room that way because that's like the main house. So
you're
I'm like, all right, this dude's like renting a room and we're cock blocking. Like, let's get the heck out of here. So we dip. And the next day I get to work. Like, just want to forget about this, right? So I get to work, whatever. I do kind of forget about it. And then this dude comes to work and he's like all bubbly and shit. And then the actual married guy with 2 kids comes to work. Okay, so Dustin's the fruitcake that's obviously flamboyant, long hair and shit, you know? But then the other guy, Eric, like low-key, like Middle Eastern, maybe like 32-year-old dude, married. And he comes in, he's like, whoa, what's up? Whoa. And that's like not him. I was just like, what's going on over here?
They had a good night.
This dude, Dustin's like, it's the 5th time. I was like, what? Yeah, I turned a straight dude gay, dude. And I was just like, bro, don't tell me that. He's like, what? I did. I took his V card. I'm like, oh my, dude, don't fucking tell me that shit, bro. I want to look at this dude and think some shit like this, bro. Like, fuck, bro, please, man. And he just kept going, bro. I'm like, dude, stop doing that, bro. Like, it's making me feel uncomfortable, bro. Like, I don't care what you do on the side, bro, but I don't want to know what you do on the side. Like, seriously, bro. It bothered me. It was just like, what the fuck, dude? And just like, what is this world coming to? This dude is married, bro. How did you get yourself into this weird shit?
Yeah.
Like, what transition is that? Like, I was very confused. But like I said, I don't care if that's what they were doing. You could puff from the rough. I just don't want to know about it. Like I don't want to like.
Right.
It's none of my business. I
Right.
don't tell you what positions I did with my wife, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't even. I don't sit here making out in front of my kids, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
so what? It doesn't matter if it's the same. If it's different sex, like
Mm-hmm.
boy and a girl, dog. It's just like that's private time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like a child shouldn't be forced to see people kissing.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, boy, girl, girl, boy, girl. I don't care, dude. It's just the sexual side of it needs to be like for the room, bro. For yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be for everybody to see.
Correct.
Like straight up. Like my assistant was like had kids, married, and then divorced, abusive relationship, and then she became a lesbian. She has her girlfriend. The same scenario for her girlfriend has kids. Her kid and my wife are like we're besties for a long time. Like, that's like my homie, dog. 15 years I fuck with this girl.
Mm-hmm.
I love her, bro. But she ain't never told me what she would do and shit, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and she was like a dude. Like she was butch.
Mm-hmm.
That was my homie though, dog. Like super fucking cool ass chick. I don't care what you're into. I just don't think children need to be included in this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm the dad. Let me tell the kids when I want to tell the kids about the birds and the bees.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know,
I think the majority of the country's feeling that way right now.
Yeah.
Like you just said, that was in that movie Unwrapped on Disney Channel.
Yeah, Under Wraps. It's a good movie
so
too.
Their big movie.
There's two dads.
Snow White.
And they kiss.
Sure.
There's two dads and they
There's
kiss them,
all
bro.
kinds of that crap. And it hasn't been going away. And these productions take forever. They just blew, I don't know, it's close to $1 billion when it comes to after advertising and everything
Smug.
on
That
Snow
girl's very
White.
smug. Like,
nobody's going.
Cinderella?
Yeah.
Or I mean,
no, that
Snow White.
Snow White was very smug. Like she didn't make it easy to like her.
No.
Oh, you watched it?
No, but
The new one?
in all of her interviews, she's very smug.
Yeah, dude.
Everything I've seen on her,
the
it's
actress.
Like,
okay.
well, you know, who needs a guy anyway? Because you know, it's more of the story of this. Like, like it's like
I don't know. I liked her in West Side Story. I thought she was good.
I don't know what that is. I don't know why I haven't seen that.
Spielberg's first. It was like a passion project of his. He wanted to remake the OG
I saw
musical.
the original West Side Story, but there ain't no way she was in that.
Did you see who's playing?
No, she was in the remake. Spielberg did it.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 years ago. It was good. I'm sorry, Hinch. What did you say?
They must be doing a movie that involves Jesus. Did you see who that person that's playing Jesus is?
Oh yeah, I think it's a black girl with.
It's a black girl.
It's a black girl with no hair, and she's like.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
It's a black girl.
I don't think she's just a lesbian. I think she says she's pan or something. She doesn't know what she is yet. She
It's
doesn't know how
like
to classify herself as it.
You just wait and see. That's.
I don't want to Google that. Apple's algorithms are going to go off, and they're going to be like, "We got another one."
Wait, what's it called?
I can't remember. I just saw it.
It's a Bible movie though, and she's playing Jesus.
Correct. It's like they were
It's
saying.
gonna be at the Hollywood Bowl. It's like some sort of a play of some sort.
Yeah, I think it's like a play, yeah, like a musical almost. Not a musical, but like a
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm gonna be honest here. I get a little bit offended at that kind of stuff.
Oh,
and the reason why is because it's what I don't like about DEI. Because then it's like, oh, did you get your job because you're black, dude? Like, no, dude, I worked my fucking ass off, you know, like I feel like it's like there's like you're almost making it like you're making it seem like we couldn't get some of these things.
Dude, it's literally even affirmative action. It's the most racist shit you can do. And like, okay, you got people that come out with these laws that say, okay, Ghost, you can go to Harvard with a 3.2 because you're black, but a white person needs a 4.0. What do they think? You're
not smart
stupid?
enough.
You're everyone.
That's my point.
I
feel like you're essentially saying we're not on your level.
Correct.
I think you're making it worse.
100%.
If I went to the moon, I would want them to say the first time someone walked on the moon, if it's even real, since Neil Armstrong in the 60s.
Right.
I don't want them to say the first African American, half African American, half fucking American. Like, I'm from America, dude. Just call me an American. And let's just say the first fucking person to touch the fucking moon since Neil Armstrong supposedly did. Dude, that's it, dude.
Mhm.
Just leave it at that, please, bro. Like once you can't say the first of anything anymore, it's a wrap.
Mhm.
And here's the deal. I understand it to an extent too, because prime example, I'm a Steeler fan. Cordell Stewart, they weren't letting him be the QB. I wanted him to be the QB. I liked him as Slash, but I wanted to see if he could be the QB. And there was a time where, like, Warren Moon, and they kind of broke the surface to where, okay, a black person can play QB, right? And so I understand there was like a hump to get over from,
Mhm.
like, owners of football organizations, and all throughout history, there's been everything from Jews to blacks to every single kind getting mistreated in a sense. But it was also a common thing. Like, Africans sold their own people as well,
Mhm.
because slave trade was a real thing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like we imagine it nowadays of it being like, and it's awful, dude. I'm not downplaying it either. It's awful how people were treated, people in
Mhm.
general.
Mhm.
And I think that the
Isn't
problem
the word
is,
slave Slavic? Because that's where the word slave comes from, and they're white.
I mean, we'll never really probably know because of how smeared history is, and
For sure.
because of the fact that
It's
there
all
was no
rewritten.
document it the way we could document it now, in a sense, right?
Yeah.
But the whole ideology behind it all is we're equal.
Mhm.
If you only hire someone because you need an Asian, you don't have that in your fucking job, and so you hire this Asian or this Hispanic or this black person, when there's qualified people to do it, that's fucked up to the qualified people. I don't care if it's the other way around.
Mhm.
Like, oh, look, this Asian's really good at, and I'm gonna be stereotypical here, and I'm not trying to come across ignorant, but this Asian's really good at crunching numbers for an accounting job, but we don't have any, black people, unfortunately, so we're gonna hire you, even
Yep.
though you don't really have the greatest of experience. And yeah, we covered that. We covered that. I wouldn't even want to be the guy that they covered that for.
For sure not.
I'd be embarrassed.
Well, dude, think about, let's just take big banks or just big companies in general. They all have shareholders. You're supposed to do what's best for the shareholders because you have shareholders. They're the owners. And at usually DEI comes into like upper management roles. There's quotas where if you meet them, the federal government literally pays you millions of dollars and like exposes you in a good light. If you don't, you're not on like a good spotlight. You're not someone that gets recognized for being diversity and all that stuff. But it's like, I see it. I'm not just saying where I work, but like everywhere there are people in positions of power that are diverse, that are the greatest leaders I've ever met in my life.
Straight up.
Merit, you can tell it's merit based.
Right.
There are people that are in positions where I'm like, I wouldn't hire them to be someone that picks up, the trash, but yet they're in huge positions. And it's like, how? And it's very, and these are in
Yeah, I'm dead ass when I tell you, like, I have a boy. Okay, I'm ready. I have a boy that grew up in the hood for his whole life,
Mm-hmm.
and he's the godfather of my kids. His parents are from Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
They're Haitian. They were immigrants, and they came over here the right way. And he grew up in the hood, and he had a choice, just like everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, they could hop on this bus, get chartered to this good school, and finish, or they can stay and gang bang and hustle and do what they want. A lot of his friends dead in jail. He fucking graduated as a Sun Devil from ASU, Arizona State University. You have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like where you are. You don't like what you do. You don't like this, that, the other. You got to grind. And yeah, it's gonna be harder to muster the strength to jump on a fucking bus versus just go to your down the streets of your school. I get it, and it is a harder thing. That's why I like the school's choice, being
Mm-hmm.
able to you know get
Choose.
out of your zip code and perhaps go to a different
Mm-hmm.
school for a better education. I think that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
When my mom was young and she met my dad, before she met my dad, she went to this high school. She met my dad, and they'd get called jungle fever and fucking, it was uncomfortable. My mom, white girl from Detroit living in the hood, bro. You know, it was like awkward for them to walk together and shit. You know, now the same school I went to, they bus people in. My boy from the hood, who's from parents from Haiti, they bus people in. All of my friends are diverse. There's not one the same fucking ethnicity for the most part. Like we've came a long way. Why are we not celebrating this?
Yep.
What does it have anything to do with the exterior of your complexion? Like there's no logic in it to me except for one reason and one reason only. That's
Division.
the only way you can conquer.
Division.
That's it.
We were just talking about this, dude. Like in real life, I've never really looked at anyone like a different skin color or a different.
Well, that's why you see kids, right?
Ever. And yet they paint all white people to hate all, not all, but white people hate black people hate white people, you know, Asians, Hispanics, whatever. We're all against each other. Like white privilege.
Well, you can see it with kid. If you notice kids,
they don't see shit.
No.
Right.
My best friend was a little white kid growing up.
Yep.
We were besties, bro. But though I never even realized he was different skin until later on in life, where I was like, Mom, why is my skin brown like that versus all the rest of these people's skin?
Yep.
Like that's when you actually notice it, and then it doesn't affect you either. You're not gonna not be their friend. It's taught.
It's taught, dude. And you ever see those videos of those little kids getting interviewed, and they're like, what do you like about, you know, Tyreek over here? And they're like, he's really he's a good friend and he's handsome. Like, what do you feel like is different than him? And they're like, nothing. And it's like, that's a white kid saying about a black kid. They're like 5. Like, what's different about him than you? And he like looks at him like puzzled, like nothing. He's taller.
Right.
Like they don't see it, dude. And it's sad that they go so hard, like the media, the like whatever, to paint it in a light where everyone is just hating on everyone.
Yeah, dude, my youngest was like looking at my wife like, how come you don't look like me and all the other kids look like their moms? My wife fucking around and started getting tan, bro. Bought a fucking wig, dude, that was like her hair, bro.
Bought contact lenses.
Contact lenses, bro.
Spider-Man
costume.
Yeah.
Picked her up from school in a Spider-Man costume with her fucking hair and her contacts, brown eyes. And that was the moment where my daughter was like, hey, you are my mom. Shit you do, you know? I love it, right? It's so cute.
Fucking A, boo. That's awesome.
Fucking A, boo. That's awesome. I gotta go, you guys. I love you. If you guys want to keep on, you're more than welcome.
We're good.
All right, man.
Good night, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
Everybody. Love you guys so much. Thanks for tapping in tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. We got poker. Shout out to the best co-host in the game, your girl, Parker Perry.
Oh,
thank you.
Shout out to the other 2 co-hosts in the game, Egon and Hinch, the Caucasian ghost. I love all you guys. Thanks for tuning in so late, you guys. Tomorrow, 6:30 poker. Don't fuck around and forget, man. And get in early so we don't have to wait last minute. Because I'm tapping in this game because I'm winning.
Yes.
Go.
Bye, guys.
NFTs are still available. Don't forget, I'm playing a video when we end the stream like always. Go copy one.
Bye.
Later.